And we're going. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Red Markets.
We're gonna die.
Brains.
Kill them. Kill the zombies.
Actually, that's interesting. Dallas's noise levels aren't noisy enough to register very well in Audacity. Weird.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
You might have to go on your phone.
He's still
no.
audible, and I'm sure people in the recording will pick up. It's just like when his mic just clicks on my that's apparently not loud enough for my sound card to be like, oh, that guy's making sound.
I'm gonna
this
boost up
any
my
better?
Dallas to 125 just in case.
I've got him at 100 for me. He was normally at 90 before.
He was at 92 for me.
Anyway, hey, we're playing Red Markets.
Okay.
We're going to do stuff. These
Yay.
guys are the golf club. There was a lot of debate before we started about that. But before we get into it, I would like to real quick shout out our patrons. Adam Hart, Blacklist OG, Call Me Zed, Carlos, Dragon, Ferris, Flightless Icebird, Jeremy Vasquez, JDV, 9,000, Just to the Fae, John Sandoval, Starlight, Legendary Ball Hunter, Liam Kessler, Regent Raptor, Rogue Robin, Charvor, Sean Pryor, some guy named Bob, and Baron the Crow. And if you like what we do, want to see some more, consider running on Patreon. Okay. So,
And his name is Sean.
we start... Ooh, okay, that's really getting out there, Dallas. What are you doing? What are you touching?
What? Am I doing something?
Yes,
no, he's got
you
louder.
got suddenly
Oh, God.
super louder.
Did you like put
I
the
changed
coin
the
back?
sensitivity.
It's a little
Okay.
more...
Okay. Is this better?
Not really.
Static's just louder.
Too loud or no?
Yeah, it's a little too loud.
Okay. How about this?
Still sound muffled.
Is this better?
No, didn't really hear any change.
Now, what are you trying?
Hey. Mic sensitivity?
Honestly, go into your Discord settings and adjust like your volume and input and output and stuff.
That's what I'm
Not really
doing.
right now, yeah.
Is this better?
Yellow.
Okay. I'm going to leave it here and not touch anything.
You got louder when you didn't touch anything.
Might be his position is
God.
head.
He's probably got the thing where apps have control over stuff.
He's dying.
We all knew
He's a
that.
vector.
Not going cough cough, he's not a vector. A vector is more like...
Intelligible nonsense.
Please don't.
Now he's just a
See
read
that?
Anyway, we're doing the thing. Dallas is his computer exploded, so we're in the climb back there.
My
So if he
computer
ever
is
sounds like he's
explode.
from the bottom of a well that's coated in wool, cotton wool, that's why. We'll continue to play it by ear.
Silky
Okay.
mayonnaise.
We enter another peaceful day at the Enclave of Evergreen, by which I mean that occasionally you guys from wherever you happen to sleep and eat can hear the gentle, twanging of crossbows, the chunking of spears made of junk, the occasional silenced gunshot when they feel like wasting a bullet as they peel another morning's couple dozen of casualties off the fence. And obviously, all of you, you're the Taker Group, the golf club, and you need to get paid. So normally, well, actually, I say normally as in the way that people do actually usually play it out, but technically the actual structure of vignettes, wherever that is in the book. By the way, there it is, structure of a campaign, vignettes. Funnily enough, by the way, just our luck, but apparently I learned this just the other day, but Caleb Stokes of Hebron Games, the major author of this game, is workshopping, like, very early levels, workshopping a second edition of this game, because it's been, 6 or 7 years since it came out. Caleb, if you happen to find this randomly scrolling, because I know you said you, look for reviews and stuff, if you search on YouTube and you find this, hey, hook me up with some playtest documents. We obviously have our own recording setup. But, I will say that apparently one of the plans is to streamline the book a little, which would probably be nice, because sometimes it is hard to find stuff in stuff. But normally with your vignettes, which are with your dependents, there's a couple different forms that those can take. Most groups usually do that at the beginning of a session, but I know that we do have some time stuff my math is terribly off. Still 2 or 3 hours from now.
Mhm.
And you can do your dependent vignettes at the end of a job, or possibly lead them into the beginning of a next session. Because strictly speaking, when we start at session 1, none of you have any humanity damage you need to heal, so there's no like requirement mechanically to interact with your dependent. Obviously, you sometimes you want to do that to set stuff up, but if you guys want to get right to the meat, because this is our first time ever playing this game and you still have to go through negotiation, which will be fun, we can leave off your dependent vignettes until later.
Sounds good to me.
I'm up for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So then you guys just gotta get a job. Where is actual like the pre-phase of getting a job? That's your dependents. Prep work. Okay. Yes. So we start in step 0. Prep work. So I have let you guys know out of character, and generally you guys will have heard as take redos. There are 3 jobs available that fit your skill set and, general business needs. So you know who is offering those jobs. And usually I think I give you a freebie just to make sure that, like, we have something to do. Because, sometimes you blackball stuff.
Mhm.
God, Dallas is getting, like, existential with his sounds now.
A little bit.
I'll just enjoy the existential horror of whatever's going on over there.
Everyone is suffering from tinnitus from long years.
Back before we decided to silence all our guns. But so, the one I will give you for free, I will name the job and tell you where it came from and how much it's going to offer, is Nurse Carmela with the infirmary is offering some kind of good retrieval job, and the equilibrium on that is at 13.
Equilibrium.
Yes, that's your base cost. So I roll the black and red, and the total is how much the job is worth. That's your equilibrium. So at cost is 13 bounty.
For all of us, okay. Total.
Collectively, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, I literally posted the graph.
I'm trying to understand it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, but so it's at value, so it's just
Yes,
supply
at
plus
value,
demand.
the contract is the plus demand, the black and red. That's called the equilibrium.
Yeah. Okay.
I think, let me double check the book. I think you guys are supposed to starting value, equilibrium. This check always occurs. Takers need natural discovery. Yeah. So yes, I will say I will give you that one to start for free because we need to have a job on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And then also
In case we can't get anything else.
know that Jace from Detention is offering a job, but he's being a little cagey about what exactly it entails. You guys get the general vibe that, while not anything that would go 100% against whatever moral and ethical strictures of your enclave does, Jace is not shouting it to the heavens what he wants done.
He wants drugs. He always wants
But
drugs.
you guys can probably guess by the fact that nobody has snatched this up that it's probably not super high paying. And then lastly, this would have to be a remote job, which Weston is able to do if one of you can loan him. You guys have to roleplay Weston, so that's on you.
Whoa. I think Dallas went to a higher
Sure, I'll
plane of
do it.
existence for a second.
Him.
Sure. Okay.
What did I?
So if yeah, a
That's up to your phone.
there's a little sound spike.
Yeah, I'll do Wesson. Why not?
Go for it.
I have a good
You
accent
can
for
do
that.
Wesson for this
Oh no.
go. But if somebody can loan Wesson a communications device, he can still hook you up with your last job, which involves calling. It's been put out on the Lifeline forums, put on the Grapevine. Lifelines is your Ubic powered, forum space basically where you guys get job tracking and stuff, social media and other things.
Yeah.
But this is a job that comes from a nearby enclave called the Mariners. They are an aquatic enclave.
Oh, I thought they were based off the baseball team.
I mean, they are still based off the baseball team, but
Okay.
they
They got a fish
they
farm
would
or
not be
something?
in any stadium where the Mariners team played because that would have turned into a giant vector pit.
True.
So no, they're an offshore enclave in the Sound. Something you guys talked about maybe with the Session Zero. I decided to make real. They're not really a competing enclave. That's why they didn't come up before, but they exist out there, and apparently one of their number, Captain Neptune, needs a little something done.
Neptune.
That one probably pays pretty well, but will be a longer job in terms of legs because you would have to hike to the job site and then hike far enough out to get to back to Meriters to deliver whatever it is they want.
Mhm.
So the way the pre-negotiation phase works is much like everything else in red markets. It's all one and done, and each of you gets a thing. So, you guys can now fire up one prep work check each. So any skill you've got that you think would give you information on these other jobs, like if you want to identify the equilibrium of a job that you don't know already, so find out what the price of a job. You can check out who your competition for these jobs is. You can try and figure out what they want for the job. What specifically are they asking for? And let me see. Let me make sure. What are available? Contracts require. Starting value. Yeah. And then competition. You do not get to learn complications ahead of time. Thank me. So yeah, each of you has got a roll if you want to use it.
Can I do research for getting the price of the jobs, or is it like one job for one?
But one job each. Everything
Okay.
is one and done. But yes, research is applicable. Which would you like to research?
I want to do the Mariner one because I feel like we should know
You
more
know
about them
the
before even
price?
considering it.
You wish to know the price point?
I think price is probably a good start point.
All right, roll research.
All right.
I'm very
How does that
good.
work, SK?
What did we say? Black is
Dice
first?
Yeah, black, because black is yours, and then red represents the market, so that's always number 2.
So you would just roll 2d10. And
All
the
right, and
first die
then-
is the black die, and the second die is the red die.
Oh
Nope.
no.
That is an 8 over 3. All right,
Yeah,
so
my
you
bonus
fail.
I did 2, so it'd be a 5. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Goes to the market. So, you failed to check. Your basic results there go a couple ways. Is there actually a section for this? Profit system. Da-da-da.
Oh, it sounds like the
Oh,
reactor's
and
starting to build
what
up.
were you doing to research?
I was like checking through how we heard about the job. If there was like, I guess, messages being sent.
Okay,
and
so
like,
market
I guess.
check off your UBIC specs.
Okay.
Because you have to use something to do your research.
All right, let me just mark one off there.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, so obviously you this might be a good example if you wanted to do that, but that would mean you don't have any will for the job. One thing you can do with spending a point of will is flip the results so you could make that 8 your black die and the 3 the red die and super succeed
Oh, okay.
if you want, but
that's
that's
what
your only point of will that you've got, I think.
Gotcha.
So if you want to pop that now, so basically your choices now are you can succeed at a cost and tap a reference. So you can call on somebody to get you the info you need to know, but that means you owe that reference a bounty. Or you can just fail and suck it up. And that means I think you will not be able to this session find out what the price point of the Mariner's job is.
Okay.
So it's up to you, buddy. You roll the dice. What do you want to do?
I gotta see. I gotta pick some.
Don't think I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna use will on this. So I think I just have to let that ride, unless I misunderstood something.
Scans.
Well, you do. Do you want to tap a reference? Succeed at a cost.
I don't think not
I
this
don't know
early.
if he has a bounty.
Okay. All right. Okay. Danny. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all your names. Danny, you spend, a whole morning browsing the Lifelines forum, and you can't find anybody talking about how much the mariner's job is willing to pay.
Yeah.
Anybody else would like to do some prep work, some leg work?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Would stealth be an applicable skill for this?
Well, what are you trying to find out?
Because I wanted to do some. I wanted to do some snooping.
And what?
I still need to know the
Specifically in
target for the
regards to
check.
the. Yeah, the second job, Jace's.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find out what it's really about.
Okay, you want to know what the requirement is. All right, yes, you can roll stealth to just skulk in detention.
Yup.
And this doesn't use any. Actually, do you have to
You add the
roll
check?
with stealth?
I believe you can. I think you can burn rations to buy a roll or something, but
Let me check rations.
So is it plus
Is it
my
for
skill plus my stat, or is it just plus my
No,
skill?
it's just plus your skill. But you don't worry about the pluses. You can do math. Just roll the 2d10. Okay, that's criticals. Is that a critical success or failure? Because doubles is a crit.
I mean, I think it's a success because I do add
No,
2.
no. Natural doubles are always a crit. Okay, so now I have to figure out which it is, though. Is it a... Because it's odds or evens are our breaker here. Okay.
Ah.
Nope, it's critical failure on odds.
Jesus.
You can spend a
Well,
point
this
of
is
will to
starting out
turn a critical failure into a regular failure. Otherwise, you take a critical failure.
What does a critical failure do?
Whatever it makes sense for your check that you just fucked up. You're sneaking,
Alright,
so you
well,
probably
I guess
get
the
caught.
first job is going to be breaking me out of jail.
No.
No.
You go to
You might get
detention.
cut
You
up.
went to detention, so those guys don't believe in jail. Take a shock to the head, though. You try and slink around Jay. Somebody catches you in a corner. You get punched the fuck out, and they throw you out.
Ow! Okay,
Get
so
the fuck outta here.
where do I put the shock?
It goes in your head hitbox. I don't know if the character sheet has the silhouette.
Is that the 10 one?
Yeah.
Omega, where can I find the rules
Yeah, okay.
on this bit right here? Because I'm trying to get an idea of what I
Jesus,
can do
this has
here.
been a great start, guys.
That's in negotiation. I think it's negotiation at a glance. Has the big
Prep work,
pre-list.
here we go. Yes, okay.
Yeah, prep work. That one. That has all the questions you guys can ask.
Okay.
The skill results are really free ball. They don't really specify a lot, but generally people use research obviously, but also awareness, stealth obviously. Baron had a good attempt for that. Criminality can also be used to not necessarily sneak around people, but break into places.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
No, I
it
had a
just-
great attempt. I just forgot it was me.
Yes.
Oh wow, it
You had
doesn't.
to roll dice.
The strategy just has an image, and I can't even edit the image. Okay, damn.
Anyway. Crow, it sounded like you had
Yeah, I
something.
gotta find a drawing tool.
I'm sorry. Did we find out? No, everyone's.
No, everybody's fucking failing, and
Yeah,
nobody
so
wants to
far.
spend resources on the starting roll of the game.
Well,
I would
for
like
me, it was I couldn't even spend to succeed. I would just
Well,
fail.
I know, but you could not have critical failed, and you could have just not taken a punch that you have to pay a bounty to fix now.
It's only stun.
Eh.
I believe if he doesn't get hit anymore, it'll just go away.
It's just a punch.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
But
I did softball it a little, but it made sense. Anyway, yes.
But I am interested in the Crow's interested in the starting value of the Mariner job. He smells that big jobs usually pay a bit more, and he wants that payday. But he's not committed to going all that way unless something's good. So he would like to, try to be inconspicuous and listen out for people, see if anyone else knows anything about the job, and we'll let something slip.
Believe that. Let's see.
I don't think we can
Clients.
because Zach's already failed.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what his research was. He wanted that job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one's blocked out.
Okay, never mind then.
Guess I should have tried.
To be
it.
fair, I didn't want the job I was sneaking around in. There just is nothing I could think to do in regards to the job I wanted to take.
Well,
Spoiler, it's the nurse job.
Well, that's why I start with one.
but then I will do the exact same mindset, except I'm gonna see if I can scope out any competition vying for the Mariner job.
Okay, all right. Make me. You're gonna skulk and kind of listen in.
Yes.
That sounds like an awareness.
I will make that check. Let me double check. Righto. Poly 2d10.
Critical failure. The competition shoots you.
Wait a minute. I just
If he
hang on,
critical
hang on
failures
one
too,
second.
I quit.
I just thought of something here, and I want to. Before I actually roll, I want to check something. Okay, so it is jumbled. They don't auto sort the dice. I'm about to be like, wait a minute.
No. This one actually like individually rolls them.
Okay. Because I was all like, wait, 3 + 8, then 1 by 1. I was like,
To be fair, mine gives you no information on that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was curious.
I just suck.
Alright. So I have a +3 in awareness, so that will be 5/3.
All right, you take it. Okay. So you want the competition for the Mariner's job.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that I will just tell you, each of the 3 jobs has a name.
Mm-hmm.
Jace's job is called Hunter's Hunted. The nurse's job is called A Spoonful of Pills, and job number 3 is called Maritime Law.
Oh, Jesus.
And you figure out what the competition is. So a little bit of background on the Enclave of Mariners, right? They're out in the Sound. They're just minding their own business. When things went bad, they were kind of founded by a bunch of dedicated professional and hobbyist boaters who just jumped into their boats in the many, many, many ports and marinas in the Sound. Now, unfortunately, the U.S. Navy did not allow anybody to leave the Sound, but that's, way the fuck downstream. So they were all stuck inside the water and just cludged all their boats together. They have, their primary housing is a former shipping container they've partially grounded to serve as their home base. They've got clusters of houseboats, pontoons, and anything else that'll float there.
Mm-hmm.
And some of their number occasionally engage in what might generously be called piracy.
Oh.
Some of the people they have who, hide out in their base are, you wouldn't call them takers, they're basically raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And one of these groups is called the Sea Wolves. All one word.
Wolves.
They're a mostly aquatic raider crew. There's about 6 of them, you think, on staff at any time. And basically, occasionally, they take, in their mind anyway, no-bid taker contracts. So you hear on the grapevine, you just listen in all your fellow takers and people coming in and out because, you do have the job fair, which offers, roving markets and stuff. And so, like I said, the Mariners is probably arguably a allied enclave because you guys are not in competing areas. They have a hard time growing plants on the ocean unless you like kelp. But they do sell you a lot of scrap from shipwrecks. But you've heard that the Sea Wolves are competing for that one.
Okay. Well.
Kelp.
So we might run into semi-raiders who probably would not be too opposed to just, throwing a man overboard.
I'm still voting for the nurse job, personally.
Oh, actually, should I tell you that? No, you guys, that's when you get into the...
Dallas,
into
I'm
the
going to let you know right now, if we end up with that nurse job, we're going to barely break Bane Point, and there's a good chance that half the shit we own is going to break.
Well, that's why you need your negotiator to be good.
Yeah. Because remember, that 13 is for all of us together. So...
It doesn't even split evenly.
Yeah, I think we'll each make our break point and then have 1. So we would be able to do we wouldn't be able to do upkeep on anything. So we'd have
Actually, it'll be enough because I need 4 for my break point, so I'll enough just for just break even.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to aim for, that's why you got to aim for your negotiator to get in there.
Yeah.
And I will say this, we haven't gotten into it yet, but when we get to the actual negotiation phase, you guys also get access to scams, so you can drive up the price.
Yep, I was looking at scams earlier. I'm all like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Specifically, actually, I should let you know this part as well. Specifically, the red and black for job number 2, the black die, which is the demand, is 10. The supply is 3. It is a scarce job. There's a little chart on this, so it and the game has some guidelines on how you might improve on that. But yeah, okay. The only one left before you do prep work, before you go into negotiation, is Aren. So, does Halvar have any skills that would help him ferret out any information about any of your business?
Aren?
I don't think Aren is alive.
Aren
There
has
we go.
died.
Oh,
No,
Mike,
it's my
right.
mic. Sometimes when I move, it doesn't actually activate. So, but anyway, let's see. I do have networking, so I could try that.
Yeah, you could call a guy.
But what job? Sounds like we do want to find out more about the Mariner job. So, what other things can I kind of check in on? We've already checked.
You failed to check on the value. You know what your competition is. You can look into.
We haven't done a
what
check on the actual details of the job.
Yeah, you can figure out what the job is asking.
I'll do that. I'll
Right,
see. Talk to some of the people around our enclave, see who's talked to that enclave recently, and see what they might have heard.
See if anybody's talked
Okay,
to
I'm
old
going to
Captain
predict
Neptune
this
lately.
is going to be a critical success.
I hope so.
Because then we will have gotten all 4 options.
Yeah, we'll see.
I should have pulled reference. I
Yes,
didn't
you should
fucking-
have.
I just thought I had fucking none of them.
Everybody's got one.
Yeah, at least.
Okay, how much is your networking?
1.
That's 7 under 8. All right, that'll be a failure unless you can choose to tap a reference, spend a point of will, or suck it up, Buttercup.
I'll spend a point of will.
All right,
got
you
2.
flip them.
So I have 2.
So that becomes 9 over 6. Not a crit, but still really good. Okay, so what Captain Neptune of the Mariners wants is he is looking to get a job on some goods on some data. So obviously, you guys would know from your time before the crash that the Coast Guard has Coast Guard stations and bases and normal Coast Guard boat things. But also, they're a government agency, so they had satellite offices where, in the great intentioning of the world and, the nonsense of economic and climate struggles before the crash, because let's not say that everything was fine before the zombies happened. Some of these were, just out and out, whatchamacallit, like satellite offices filled with temps and stuff like that. So apparently Captain Neptune is looking for some U.S. Coast Guard data buried in a server somewhere. He's looking for
Okay. Well,
data,
that is my
manifest
specialty.
shipwreck data and maritime hazards.
Get them nautical charts.
I
They
can
are
do
an
that.
aquatic enclave.
Right, that would be electronics, right?
Probably.
Hacking into data.
Or we just pull out
Certainly
the
to plug
entire
into
fucking
something.
server rack and stick it in the fucking back.
You might also just take the server wreck, yes.
Well, yeah, that's. I'll relay that to the rest of the group. I mean, don't know if it's worth going after, possibly taking with those sea wolves, but I think we got the brains to.
Well, we
deal
don't
with
know
those
anything about any of the
computers.
other jobs, so it's all we've got.
Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Yeah,
Besides, maybe if Captain Neptune
you're prepared.
sees us reliable, he might reach out to us for other jobs.
I just...
What is it?
eh.
I knew Dallas is still real because he's still...
Hello?
Oh,
What were you saying?
Okay. I was just... Yeah, basically it's like we pretty much only have this choice because every other thing we're going in blind completely.
Well, no, you know how much the a spoonful of pills pays.
That's true.
Which I'm skimming through the book. I I don't know if you get to know how much the mariner's job pays until negotiation is done if you didn't look it up beforehand.
Oof.
I'm not actually seeing a note in the
Then how do you
document
negotiate
like
price if you don't
when
have a
he
price?
tells you what it is.
Well, in that case, I would be firmly against doing that job
That doesn't make logical sense, though.
because we don't know how much it's paid. There's no point in negotiating.
I mean, you know how much it.
So yeah,
You
I'm pulling
know,
for the nurse job.
not mathematically, like equationally what it pays because it's the black plus the red, but you don't know what the black and the red is. And I don't see a note where it says where you get that. But I also don't know if you can do scams that way.
It's
'Cause
like
you wouldn't know whether or
Yeah,
not.
so
Because
as far as
what
we
if
know,
one of the
that
black is
they,
10? You wouldn't know you couldn't raise it.
yeah, because you
yeah,
need that
no,
information to do the other things mechanically.
yeah, I'm rooting for nurse job in that case.
I'm still going for the mariner job.
I'm fine with the merit. I think it's gambling because I think we can get some things on the side.
I guess we're gonna be real life Vikings.
Make the most of it.
This is a horrible idea.
Yeah, what isn't?
Everything over the fence is a bad idea.
Trying to.
I'm gonna shoot
So-
one of you in the kneecaps and run as soon as we run into the sea wolves.
Then you stay here. And don't get paid.
Did you drive a boat?
Well,
I
you
mean,
don't know.
really,
need
if
a
you
boat.
are gonna run away, just run away. Don't waste the bullet.
Yeah, honestly. Well, that's not easy.
Arkansas's the shot. Roll the dice.
I have to
Something
ask,
church.
how's my raspy voice coming through? Is it audible?
Raspy, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
I forget that was character's name.
Baron.
Baron.
It's on the
Baron.
Baron.
enclave list.
Right. Nice scroll down.
Street, I should say.
All right, yeah. I guess we'll just again. I literally cannot find any notation on this. What do you? You have to roll to find out the equilibrium. What happens if you don't find out the equilibrium? I guess you just don't take jobs, but you guys want to take this job because you think it pays more.
Well, if
I guess we
can't
just
take
the
it
point
if
is
don't
that we
find the
just
equilibrium.
you commit to the negotiation, and if it didn't pay more, you're fucked. But
Economic horror.
will you enter maritime
So
law?
dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm outvoted, so I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody spend a charge on something electronic to have Wesson call Captain Neptune because he is not in your enclave.
I'm gonna charge on my specs already, so I guess I could do that again too, unless don't use your laptop, Aaron.
Not Aaron. Aaron doesn't have a
What?
laptop. What are you talking
I
about?
don't have a laptop.
No, I think you should
Baron.
use your specs.
You need to
Baron.
enunciate
You
that
said
one a little
Baron.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Buh.
think you should use your specs.
Alright, I'll mark down to 8 charges.
Yeah, you know, in
Alright.
hindsight, I probably shouldn't have taken a name that was one off someone's actual name.
Well, we're here.
We're here now.
Okay.
But we are where we are now.
All right. So, negotiations. Sorry, I was deep in the job thingy. So, okay. So, Wesson comes out to you guys as you're sitting in the job fair. Bums the specs off of Danny, fires it up to get in there. Probably has to go somewhere private to have this conversation because, you don't usually do business, out in public. So you guys are about to go, you guys squirrel away to handle your own, your own, prep work and stuff. And Wesson is connected to Captain Neptune, who looks a lot like you would expect. He has a big bushy white beard. He's got a captain's hat on. It's only very slightly gone from white to off-white. He's, got a big corncob pipe and a tattered Hawaiian shirt on. And he's just
Hawaiian.
like, hello there. You'll be being a negotiator for the golf club, right?
This is you.
Indeed, that would be me.
All right, well, I hope you understand the details of what we're taking on here, but I can assure you I'm offering a fair price. So the equilibrium for maritime law is 16. It is black 9, red 7. You are very nearly as high as you can go.
All right.
Because remember, I roll the black and the red, so the maximum equilibrium is 20.
Pretty good, honestly.
Okie dokie.
All right, but we want to. Where does that put? So where does that put us on the chart?
Volatile is where it starts in the supply and demand chart. We're not on the tracker quite yet.
Let me go find that chart.
God, there's so much scrolling through negotiation.
Yeah,
It's fun, but Caleb is right that probably needs a fixing. Some people who are like in the playtesting and backing really, really like negotiation, but it's a lot of scrolling. Yeah, so volatile, somebody owns all the supply and can name their price, or scarcity is anticipated sometime soon. Your suggested actions to manipulate the price are competing pricing, subcontract, or speculate to increase demand. So since demand is lower, no, supply is lower, so you want to like try and make this data seem even more rare than it is.
And we would have to do that through scams, right?
Yes. So we start where we start at negotiation, which is, all right, we start the sway tracker. So, oh my God, fuck. Oh, Adobe, zoom me out. I can't read a punch in. I need a 1-to-1. There we go. Okay. So we don't keep track of the the blah 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 blah. Sway tracker calculates the prices. So your goal as black is to push all the way up so that you push the red die as far as it can go. So you guys start at buyer's market, the client starts at expenses, and you want to meet and then push them as far back as you can. So
Okay.
the way we start this
And
is
we're as far back as we can be, right?
no, you're at buyer's market.
Yeah.
Because you haven't been undercut you aren't undercutting the competition yet. So we start with Weston needs to make a leadership check, so just their +1 leadership, and see what happens, because that determines how many rounds you guys have to do this.
Yeah, they have any reference.
Okay, so that's a 3/1. All right.
My rolls have been interesting tonight.
Yep. Okay, so it's the black, the first die, divided by 2, rounded up. So, wow, you guys aren't even going to get all your scams. Because you've got 2 rounds.
Damn.
So we start with the negotiation round, because you get 2 rounds of negotiation and 2 rounds of scams. So first, the negotiator speaks first, and then as Wesson, you decide, what out of their charisma skills to use, role plays out how you're doing it, and then,
What
I
are
determine like how they're going to push back.
+1
and yeah, they've got 1 in everything, so it's just role playing.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, as you know, these offices are.
Are you saying, Lucky?
Oh.
Sorry, I was gonna ask for like scams. Are we allowed to default on them, or are we not playing with that rule?
Yeah, we're like defaulting. I figured you guys would be okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this is just negotiation for right now.
I mean, it's whatever charisma skill you want to use. Wesson has a
Well,
plus
no,
one on
I
all of
mean,
those.
we're not doing scams yet. We're just
Yeah,
doing
yeah, no, yeah,
negotiating
we're
first.
negotiating right now because the negotiator round is first. So
So, as you know, these offices are government buildings and are very highly guarded. So, I think it is only fair that this be a highly compensated job. And I'm going to use, let me pull up the skill list because I don't have any charisma skills, so I didn't write them down. It's a +1, so, but I'm trying to think of what skill it would be. Persuasion. That feels like
pager in the
persuasion.
middle.
So do I just roll poly again?
Yeah, just roll. It's just your normal social. Well, actually, wait. Before you roll, I have to play the pushback. But hold on, I have to. Fucking read through this ahead because every time I feel like I'm at the spot where we do not do the thing. Okay.
Okay.
So task
I'll
negotiator.
just put the
So
dice in the chamber.
the normal stuff, by the way, this works is obviously your one-on-one. Your clients are competent. You know, payments on delivery. Let's see. The black and red can never intersect. They can only touch until we get to the final leadership check. So that's important to remember. And then so that's everything on them. So okay, it's your skill, your sway skill. So you can use persuasion to go. Basically, you just move up one. Activity can be used to get
And then I have an
information.
idea of what I'm going to do for the second negotiation.
By the way,
round
this
as
is
well.
important for both your scams and for negotiators, though I suspect with only 2 rounds, you will probably not use the negotiator rolls that way. Sensitivity is good for attempting to get, and these actions start on page 333, Sway skills. Sensitivity can be used to figure out your client's spots. Like takers, every client has a weak spot, a soft spot, and a tough spot. Their tough spots are different, though. Basically, their weak spot and their soft spot are always the same. So if you get recurring jobs from this person and you find out this information is good for long term, the tough spot is specific to the job. If you can figure out a spot and then work it into your role play, you get a free +1 sway regardless of whether you succeed or fail on the roll.
Okay.
Now let's see.
If I accidentally hit on a spot, can I still get that +1?
No, I believe you have to be
Just through
deliberately
roleplay?
playing on it.
Okay. Gotcha. Fair enough.
Shit, playing spots. That's their spots. They can sacrifice things to learn your spots. But where the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, this really does need to be streamlined. I understand the negotiation rules because I've heard it often enough in actual plays. My problem is like I'm trying to find the parts where what does the client do, Caleb?
Why is it all one place? Actually, yeah. Well,
Well, it is all in. I mean, it's kind of in one place. The problem is the line. Like, it's all in just big, long lines of stuff.
There's also a lot of flavor text in the rulebook. I'll be real honest.
Yeah. Okay. So that's playing the spots. Is that in sway skills? I literally can't, like... This is supposed to be at a glance. What the fuck? It says, you know, negotiation round, you know, the market should what the client uses. Oh, okay, I see now. All right, they succeed automatically. There it is. It's one line in the simplified version. So I just roleplay back what they're aiming to do, and then that. I will not sacrifice. Actually, no. We'll start easy. Oh, but that doesn't work for your fixer. Yeah, okay, because your fixer doesn't have spots. Yeah, no. I guess I'll just push back. Okay. These resolve simultaneously, so it didn't actually matter that I couldn't figure this out for like 5 seconds. So Captain Neptune, you know, you say that, you know, your prices command a high cost, etc. So Captain Neptune kind of, you know, puffs on his pipe and he says, "Well, that do be true, but obviously, you know, when we're out here, there's fair pay, and there's Well, I almost said highway robbery, but that would be funny. But
Of course. I'm not
there is the
suggesting to
difference
cheapen you out
between
of any fun.
paying too much and paying too little. I know, if you know what I mean. And
Oh no, I understand, of course.
obviously, there are plenty of individuals out there who would uh, do perfectly fine at this respectable price. So yeah, so they automatically succeed. So the red die will come down one, and you roll to push up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, remember your negotiator has a point
Can
of
I
will.
spend a will?
Yes, you have 1 point of will as your negotiator.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
probably gonna
spending a
get a
point of
that
will.
shit. Okay.
Right now?
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
bollocksed your first roll, so
Yeah.
yeah. That this
Yeah,
is when
10
it's
over
extreme
6,
like that. That's a really
and
good
10
time
over
to flip.
4.
Okay.
So that becomes
Yeah.
10 over 4.
That's a critical, right?
No, it's only criticals on doubles. But it's still like a really good
Right,
time to
right.
flip that around and win. So we both scooch up 1. So I'm keeping a mental note, but you guys push up 2 at value. They push down to 100% markup. Now we do a scam round. So the way
it alternates.
this works, each of you can perform 1 scam in between rounds, basically. And obviously, they say nonlinear time. This can involve, anything before or after. You have access to 5 fundamental actions as scams. And remember, Dallas, you can technically do a scam as well because you're not actually here. You're doing something else. Partners in crime, you can, step in for the negotiator and perform a charisma check. I don't think any of you want to do that. That's the whole point where you have a fixer.
Nope.
You can give the negotiator support to provide them a one-time +2 bonus to one of their skills. You can discourage the competition. You can sabotage your competitors and undercut them. And since you know who they are, you can indeed do that. You can manipulate the price, or you can learn the client's spots. So who would like to do a scam, and what would you like to be
Oh yeah,
scamming?
I would like to do a scam.
What
Which
scam
is-
would you like to do?
Undercut the competitors.
Okay. What skill do you have in mind to undercut these guys?
I'm going to use electronics to basically see if I can't gain access to, because they're going for the data, obviously. So whatever hardware the Sea Wolves are planning to use, I want to see if I can compromise.
Okay. Yeah, you can try that. You can see if that works. It's a very specialized skill. So yeah, roll your electronics.
I'm going to fail again because I can't roll the shit.
Well, you have the electronics. Wait, no. You have a laptop, or doesn't those?
I have 3 electronics.
Yeah. I don't know if you can spend charges off your laptop to succeed on the check
Probably
like
not,
this, but
probably
yeah.
not.
No, this isn't maintenance or repair.
Yeah.
Very well then. Very well then.
But still, you got a +3.
11 to 3.
Okay, 11 over 3.
Yeah, no, you just get in there on the internet, mark a charge off your laptop to, use a remote communication. But
Yep.
you just, while your negotiator is talking and Neptune is talking about, how he's, there's plenty of people who'd be interested in doing this. He just gets in there and you crash whatever hardware the Sea Wolves have. Dump a bunch of Trojans and worms into their laptops or whatever they were planning on using to extract the data, and probably give them something to think about so they're too busy to take the job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They are sabotaged and prevents the undercut. All right. Now we got another negotiation. You're still going first, Mr. Man. So what? Probably just push, but what skill do you want to be pushing?
Describe to me what exactly sensitivity is.
Sensitivity is for knowing people. That would be to just learn his spots. That doesn't really matter. You don't want to set up turn when the negotiation is so short. You probably want to be rolling
That's
deception
true.
or persuasion to just, push. Either talk up you guys, lie about how good you are, or genuinely be like, hey, we got a good argument here.
No, I prefer the straightforward approach, and I think the captain would too. So I am going to simply be like, I understand there may be competitors for this job, but I assure you that my clients are the most skilled, particularly in the area of data procurement. I'm not going to try and say that again.
It's just fucking it's just this fucking southern fucking this fucking
Well, you
southern.
took it, Wesson.
I mean, his name's Wesson.
I know.
I can't think of any other voice for that character.
That's all right. I don't even know what the fuck Captain Neptune's voice is. He's just a salty sea dog.
Someone from Europa.
No, he's not a. No, he's not Yaren. Roll
He's
him
not
out.
yarn.
As you go, he goes. Well, now obviously I'm a humble working man here. You know, we're part of the scavenging and shipwrecking crew here. So I think that we need to make sure to take into account. Obviously, you'll be very fairly paid, but I would need guarantees that your skill is truly how good it do be. Also, I've just realized I think I actually miscounted. You only get one scan and you got it.
Of course.
Oh,
But
But
it's
eliminating the
between
competition
rounds,
is probably good. Yeah, it's between rounds. I was just like,
I
wait,
think
math.
this would be deception.
Fair enough. It's still all +1s for your
think this would also be
negotiator, so go for it.
deception,
Roll them out.
Yeah.
8 over 2. Okay.
9 over
All
2,
right,
that's
so
about
he
right.
automatically goes down one
Yes!
more. You go up one more.
God.
You guys are at labor. And now I believe that's it's time for the final negotiation. Not negotiation, the final check of negotiation. What's they call it? Heads up. Yeah. So basically, you make one more leadership check, and to determine if you will either go down to whatchamacallit. I'm in the wrong thing. I'm looking through tabs in fucking Google
At
Chrome. It doesn't
value.
matter. Go.
It would be at value or hazard.
No. You guys are up at labor because you went up 2. He came down 2. So it's basically this is between labor and hazard pay because you are not being undercut. So you don't start back
we
1.
can't go further down. Got it.
Yes, you can't go further than him, but you got to roll a
Okay,
leadership
so we're
as
at least
Wesson
at
now to see
labor.
if
That's
you go
good.
heads up.
So we can get hazard pay, yeah.
Okay.
Which hazard pay would be pretty good. There's 5 legs to this.
It's 5, yeah.
Yep.
So that'd just be 5 bounty on top of everything.
5 for each of us, actually. Yeah,
Yes,
it's 5
it's
per
times
taker.
the number of takers times the number of runs.
Right, no pressure.
Yeah, because we've already got break, so we got break point, but
No matter what,
honestly,
you will make your
labor
break point.
isn't too bad either. So at least
Because what? It's 16 and there's 4 of you, so that's 4 each.
Yeah.
Plus your break points, obviously, because you won't go below labor.
So typically, yeah, I would get 8. Everyone gets 7, yeah.
I like how Axe just just gave himself the +1.
Well, I have
It's
4.
even. It's the break point. Remember,
Oh yeah.
he has 1 more than that than you.
Yeah, but like I said, if it's labor, it's already covered.
Well, yeah. Anyway, roll those bones, Wesson.
Does he only have 1 will?
He does, but it doesn't
yes.
matter. 6 over 2. You go up to hazard pay. Okay. So we had 1 bounty per taker per leg.
Ah,
So there's
why is
5
that the most
legs.
stressful rolling I've
So
done
each of you
ever?
get an additional 5 plus your break points, plus the client has the value of 16. So it's each of you gets paid your break point plus 5, and then you split 16 4 ways. So you're looking at
I think
9
my
plus
fuck-
break point,
I
basically.
think I might break fucking even.
Well, there's a lot of legs, which will hopefully give you extra
for each.
opportunities to scavengino.
Yeah, we gotta do a lot of side shit in the way.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, so basically,
Wait, how much money did we just get?
it's on
actually,
delivery, but
get after
the
job.
value will be 5. Each of you gets paid 5 plus your break point plus 4, because it's 16 divided evenly.
Before it gets too higher, do
So-
you want to maybe pin that negotiation table, just so we
Sure.
can
Nope,
find
let's
it for
edit.
later?
Yeah,
games?
let's pin that.
More. Pin it.
You already got it? Got it.
I had it
okay.
open in Paint so I could double check it. But yeah, all right. So yeah, basically it comes down to,
All right.
well, obviously I understand you're far from home, so I'm willing to go to hazard pay, but no higher.
That is more than... Thank you so much, my good sir.
And basically, I believe, again, because the
Smiles
fixer is
with
just a
gold teeth.
body for you guys to do this. And you guys can take turns fixing.
Huh?
But Weston is just an avatar, so whatever Weston's cut is like worked out already. You don't owe him extra money. It's just that you can pay extra bounty. You can pay him extra well to be like, hey buddy, here's some extra spending scratch. You can juice up.
Omega, is the only way we can move up like 2 with like critical successes or something?
If you know a spot and roleplay, that's plus another one.
Oh, okay.
But that requires you to either waste turns using sensitivity to find out spots or have scams free.
Okay.
This one was very
Yeah.
awkward because you had 2 rounds.
Okay.
It's really hard to honestly. That's really hard to control.
That's
Hey,
big.
for
No, it
2
isn't.
rounds,
It's,
I think we did
uh,
good.
Wait,
buy your fixture more points in leadership.
Yeah, we're just going up his
It's equal
leadership
to his
now.
black die divided by 2. So
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll up his
for
leadership
2
next. Yeah.
rounds, I think we did real good.
I mean, you made it with 2 rounds with not enough time to do any extra scams for your first time ever, so you don't know anything about this guy and he doesn't know anything about you. Getting this to hazard pay is pretty good.
Yeah, no. Good job, Dallas.
Came through and it counted. Good use of the will. All right. Basically, since he had to use his point of will, I imagine that Weston comes out of the tent, wipes the sweat off his brow that he wasn't showing, hands the specs back to Danny, and says, "All right, here's your details." So
Thank you.
your job
Don't
site is
fuck it up
5.
now, you hear?
Your job site is 5 legs away, and you are going to the a Coast Guard satellite office. You've got rough pictures and map data, so you know where you're headed to. Looks like it's supposed to be just a big brutalist block of 3 or 4 floors of concrete slab. Had a wide open parking lot with a chain link fence topped in razor wire. There should be a gatehouse, but don't know how well it's served. And Neptune gives the notes to Weston to tell everybody. Now the Coast Guard office was on the 2nd floor, so you'll be wanting server B52. Just give me that old server rack you here, or however your takers take it, and bring it on back to me, and then we'll get you to pay. All right, and obviously, if you guys had any cash on any last-minute prep stuff you want to spend, otherwise, I think we
No
just get into legs.
Leg.
Yeah, no, got stuff to spare.
Leg it.
I
Now,
just need to
if
see
you
my daughter
guys
off to school,
want
or the
to clear
equivalent thereof.
legs without doing without having to do an encounter, once per job, the thing you can do is, what the fuck is it called? Interludes. Yes, you can do an interlude where you just do a little role playing. Obviously, you have 5 legs to go through, so you might want to save your interlude for after you've had to do a couple and see if you need to take a break. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it also specifies, by the way, interludes only occur if at least 2 players are willing to roleplay the scene. So we can randomly generate the themes, or you guys can choose to roleplay out an interlude. But if
Why
there's
are
no
we just
takers,
imagining Fire Emblem support?
that's kind of what it's like.
Sorry.
Obviously, it can be all 4 of you, but it's like you need at least 2 people.
It could shift
I gotta
Fire
get
Sports to
fucking-
Like, I
like.
know I'm Fire
I'm gonna
Emblem
get
brain,
S-rank
but
with
that just
Aren. Let's go.
Honestly, I was
that
thinking it shift
really
between
feels
like
it.
Fire Emblem supports to like Tails side scenarios.
But yeah, so you guys all just bundle up all your gear and your backpacks and shit.
Well, no,
You
it's
eat a-
support. It has to be supports because you could just randomly do it in the middle of a battlefield for no
True.
reason.
You gear up on all your shit. All your gear is checked. You guys go over the fence. Somebody lowers the rope ladder down on the side, and just like, all right, goodbye.
Yeah.
And you are in the wilderness. So,
Baron is almost late because he is too busy
Mhm.
worryingly seeing his daughter off.
makes sense.
Okay, if anyone you don't know tries to take you anywhere, stab them in the kidney.
We haven't established who role plays Dallas's daughter yet, so she just nods silently. But okay, all right. Crow, you were gonna scout ahead, right?
Yes.
Okay. You guys don't have a lot of comms equipment, so I assume you're staying within visual range for hand signals.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's roll some random encounters.
Let's go.
Yep. I put my gun on my back, my axe in my waist, and then I'm just carrying my laptop.
All right. So you guys all do a leg. Everybody spend a ration.
1 ration gone.
Okay.
That is required.
One ration is gone.
Try to have your backpack in your deep. Dumb, never mind. Words.
Again,
All right, so Crow, go ahead, and you're scouting ahead. Roll me awareness. See if you can see. Because basically, you guys hop over the fence and start hiking, downslope to go out to the coast.
I have a +3 in awareness, so that is 6/4.
All right. Did you have binos or did you put those back?
I put those back.
Okay.
I'll get them
So
back
just-
eventually.
With the
Maybe.
power of your Mark 1 eyeball, what your latent eyes see, you're out ahead a little. You're looking down the path. You guys have hiked down the slopes away from Evergreen many, many times. You especially, Crow, with your backstory and forestry and stuff.
Mhm.
And basically, ahead of you, you can see that it looks like like I said, I think we're in early spring. We're leaving. Again, climate change is weird. I don't know if there actually was a winter freeze per se, but we're leaving the winter season into this more springtime. So rain has been starting to pick up, groundwater flow, etc. Snow melt and stuff from the mountain caps. And it looks like just up ahead, your normal hike down the mountain, to get on the flatland out to the coast, is very rough right now. You're looking at lots of fallen trees. It looks like that one chunk of highway that you've been saying for the past 2 seasons has gone. It's just fallen in on itself, and it is a rough way ahead. So you guys have a choice.
boy.
You can take an extra unpaid leg and scratch off another ration and take another encounter, and you don't get paid for this. Or you guys can navigate through the chaos.
How does navigating through chaos
What check would
work?
that be?
Probably be an athletics check to get in there, and obviously you don't know for sure if there's anything else, chaotic out there.
Do we have to pay rations for the legs back?
No.
Okay.
The game assumes
I'm good with
legs
navigating
are only
through
before
chaos.
the job site. When you go back, you retrace your steps. You don't have to pay anything extra.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Dallas?
Look, I'm not worried about the ration part of that. I'm worried about the random encounter.
True. Yeah, no, I say we push forward.
We already have 5 legs. Yeah, we already have a lot
I
of
have a
legs
good
anyway, yeah.
athletics.
All right. I would like everybody to make me an athletics check to try and cross this washed out, wrecked up.
Actually, I wonder how it looks if I just
Incoming next snap.
Oh, and this check requires you to, because it's athletics, requires you to spend a ration anyway.
Okay.
You got to buy a roll.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ration.
So mine will be 7/6.
Nope, 7/1.
7/1, excuse me. Yes.
Yeah, you did great. You and Dallas did the opposite thing.
I'm 4/1.
Okay, all right, we're cutting it close.
Parkour.
How far cutting it close the other way?
That'd be 11/8.
Okay, so
We had
this
all
makes
of
perfect
the
sense for Baron,
extremes.
but the rest of you guys are climbing all over these trees and branches and stuff. Perfectly fine. Everything is great. Baron goes to walk on a log, and he is slipping. And you realize there's a little something going on with this wreck. As you slip and slide down a hole and that log tilts down and it hits something, you hear the crunk clunk of like a metal barrel being crushed, and there's a sound. I need you to make me a resistance check as toxic chemicals start pouring out of a hole in the ground that you made. As the rest of you realize that, oh no, there are barrels of something chemical that are under this spill.
Fuck.
Was it uncovered by the erosion?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Can
all
you-
right. Hey,
That's
You might want to spend a while to flip that because it might get way worse.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, cancer never hurt anyone.
is there a poison? Poisons drugs, page 284.
You get some in your mouth.
Da-da-da.
I get superpowers, don't I? I have the power of mesothelioma.
Ground poison comes into
I can make tumors grow out of my eyes.
Roll a dice randomly for this part. Weird
That,
damage.
the
Relation
guy
of
from
falling
fucking Drifters
poison.
just generate tumors inside of people.
Actually, no. I think this technically the note says this counts as suffocation. So, actually, no. Actually, forget that check. You have a number of rounds equal to your speed before bad stuff happens. So, one of you guys can
Okay.
make a roll to try and get him out of the toxic gas hole as he's holding his breath, or Baron can attempt another check to haul himself out of there. Either way, somebody needs to make me another
What
athletics
check would
check
it
and
be?
spend
I will
another
make an
ration.
athletics check.
All right.
Okay, I'll make an athletics check.
Okay, he will make an athletics check.
All right, roll the check.
My sister now.
Yeah,
How
I
much
actually
speed
have
do
a
you
good
have, by the way,
athletics. I
Baron?
just rolled a 1-9.
How much speed do you have, Baron? How many rounds you got before you start
2.
taking damage?
I'll try one, and then someone else can try one.
Okay.
I have 2.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay,
you got
I'm
it. All right, cool. You
4
hold your
over
breath
1.
and just scramble. Flee. You pop
I get it
out.
running away.
Yeah, so you guys probably want to mark that down on a map to let other takers and scavengers know that there's toxic chemicals in here, and you probably shouldn't come back this way.
Add.
But that's the leg done.
Crow
Bad
takes a moment
move.
and pulls out an old paper-worn map and marks it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
There's many scribbles
Next
on it.
leg.
I'm gonna
Somebody.
mark down my UBEC map.
So we're down to...
Do I have to mark down another ration for that athletics check?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, every time you make an athletics roll, you got to buy it.
All right, so we're down 2. He's down 3.
Well, we're about to make
Well,
another
now you're down another one because you're going on your next leg. Spend a
Okay,
ration.
now we're down. All right.
Leg 2.
Okay, we're down 3.
All right.
I am down 4.
I heard them physical dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling on the chart. Okay.
I'd roll.
So in the distance,
Sure.
you guys are marching down the road, trying to find new routes that kind of swing you wide of that. But Crow, you're up ahead. You can see in the distance. Looks like a small neighborhood segment, maybe a little township. You got a couple of houses and a gas station, and in the distance, it looks like you see a bunch of mannequins. You can roll awareness or foresight to look closer.
Yeah, Crow will scrabble up something high and, see if you can get a good eyeball on it. So...
Alright.
2D... Yeah, I'll just use 2D10. I don't need to add the +3.
What the?
Critical success.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Natural evens is critical success. So you get the tinglies
Oh, no.
in your veins, in your blood. You realize that among these mannequins, yeah, and yes, they are rows and rows of mannequins, stock still figures of, faded and sun-beached plastic. But you realize that there are handfuls of casualties stuck among this group. They have been blinded by images stapled to their face and held by manacles to the ground. I need you to make me a self-control check of 1.
What the fuck?
I believe this is detachment. It doesn't say specifically, but I think it's detachment for seeing something just really fucked up.
No, Polly?
Yeah, don't roll 2d10. D1 will get weird. You're fine. So, looks like there's some kind of weird something on going out there. You could go into that neighborhood to scavenge around, but that would mean telling these guys about it, and they have to make self-control checks. Alternatively, you guys can you can let him know to give the mannequins a wide berth, and you can just go through the rest of the encounter. You don't need to worry about anything further. Like you don't have to spend extra rations or anything.
What I will do is Crow will crumble down, and he will inform, and well, I'll role play it. He's like, guys, and I'll wait for you guys to get a little close. He knows his voice is a little quiet, but he'll point in the direction of the house. It's all like, seems like there's homes over there. Might be some scavenge there, but it's not good for the eyes or the heart to look upon what has been wrought there.
All right, educated guess squad. You want to make money or do you want to be sane?
Sanity is heretofore forthwith overrated.
Well, Baron votes more money.
So there's Draugr down there.
Chained Draugr.
Are we doing for something? Is it something intricate, or we got just something gnarly?
It's like, if you are that curious. Crow points towards where they are. I am not your eyes in this.
All right then.
Alright, so I guess we make sanity checks?
Are you guys
No.
going in?
If it ain't no Draugr, I'm not really interested. We are on a job after all.
Well, remember, you guys. This is part of the economics of being a taker. This is an opportunity to scavenge, so you could make more money.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But that means you got to stare at a thing.
I'll make
Our-
self-control.
I vote to scavenge while we can.
I'll make self-control.
All right, rest you
Right.
make a self-control check.
All right, so
Well, they're chained. Well, actually, I don't know who chained them up. Who would chain up C's?
How much self-control do you have, Dallas?
Now...
Not a lot from what I recall.
it's like 1 or something.
We forced them
Think
to take
we-
up one.
Forced them to
No,
take
that's
1
fair.
point.
You
All
took
right.
2 of them. Okay.
Mark off a
No,
box
I took
in
one.
detachment. It's fucking weird.
Ah,
There are. It's a little like couple of neighborhood with a couple of houses full of mannequins, and some of them are casualties.
10 over 7. I'm holding it
Yeah,
together.
whatever.
It's like
It's
impressively brutal.
Oh no.
well, that'll be a detachment from you as well, unless you're gonna do something about that failure. I don't think you can do references on self-control checks, by the way.
Call someone. Just call someone. Tell me it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's what your dependents are for after the fact.
call my daughter.
Yeah, no, this is just. I mean, I won't give you like extra self-control damage for this because I know that's how it works. But I feel like this is something that is kind of against Halvar's belief system. These casualties are just, chained up among this fake ass town. Is very weird. But one of you can make a scavenging check if you want to scavenge for stuff.
Lucky, what's your scavenging?
3.
Go.
Okay, you make a scavenging check then.
I will make a scavenge check then.
All right.
I have both.
Is the scavenging rules here like it is, where we can say we're looking for something specific to scavenge, or is it just random?
You can say if you want to look for something specific, or you can just grab bounty. Yeah.
Let's just go
It's
for
just- you
bounty.
can-
Let's go for bounty right now.
All
Wanna
right,
make
roll
sure.
scavenge. Because if you succeed, you find bounty equal to your. Is it equal to the black die, or is it half the black die?
I hope it's equal to the black die.
Yeah, I think it's equal to your natural black die.
Okay.
So your skill isn't added, but still. Successes, your black tends to be higher.
At least more than one.
Not like that, it's not.
That's a thing.
You can do the usual failure things, spend a will or tap a reference.
That would give us. I'm sorry.
7.
7 bounty, but this is only what, leg 2?
Yeah.
No, I'm willing. Well, I mean, some people.
Yeah,
took
I'd
some.
say eat the failure.
I would say I'm gonna eat the failure. It's like some people took some sand damage, but we
Yeah,
aren't.
you scope around, but you really don't, especially with some of the squad who's getting a little unnerved. You don't really want to like start knocking on doors and going in basements and shit, and so you're just like, there's nothing on the surface level, and you really don't want to fuck around here.
No, so quick scout
Unless we
and
find
time
out.
to get the fuck out.
All right. You are now on leg 3. Spend another ration.
Is there anything for like collaborative efforts, or is that like a specific thing? Okay.
It's all one and done.
All right.
Listen, people gotta be looking out.
Fair.
So I'm at 3 rations. I mean 4 rations. Excuse me.
I have 5 rations left.
Well, hopefully we won't. Might be a little dicey at the end.
Okay. So that one. We're going to keep.
Look, I'm just glad I got all of my good dice rolls out of the way during negotiation. Baron may have to be replaceable. Hello?
Okay. Sorry, I was reading through. There's a random encounter chart, so I was just reading. So, yeah, no. In the distance, Crow, you can see a
It's more
campfire.
mannequins, I'm quitting.
You know, you see the smoke trail in the distance. You can see the campfire.
Mhm.
And you can, go through there and check, and you can make me an awareness if you want to try and see what you can see from a distance.
I would. I am gonna have to pick up some binocs.
I'm gonna unholster my gun.
Your gun was holstered?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I have the sling attachment thingy.
Okay, nice.
I do not, so mine's tactical as fuck, but I can't quick draw it, so it's like magnetically taped to my backpack somehow.
You got some of those fish hooks and close hooks.
Oh, that's a critical failure.
Oh, that's a crit failure.
This is like 3.
Yep. You haven't made it to the job site yet.
Mm,
Welcome to Red Markets, everybody.
At least we're getting them out of the way before we get to the job site.
Well, yeah, that's how this works.
Crossed figures.
Maybe there's a reference on this or nah?
No.
No. There's no references for crit failures. It's do you eat the crit or do you spend a will to not
You can't
have a
reference,
critical
all
failure?
you can do is reduce it to a normal failure.
I'll fucking spin my wheel and reduce it to a normal failure.
Okay. You can't make out what's going on by the campfire. You think you see some people, and you think it's in front of a public library? Hard to tell from the sign, but yeah. Looks like there's just a little camp of just some people minding their own business.
Well, I can't fucking tell. That means I'm
May
gonna
I
stay the
attempt to
fucking
stealth
way.
over in that direction?
No. We are not going near it.
Okay.
All right. In that case, I would like all of you to roll stealth to sneak.
Yes.
Be on the DL. Hopefully none of you have any clanky items and you have to default on that.
Nope. I specifically bought the advantage for both my bow and my armor. So
Yeah, same.
Nice.
None of my things have loud in that way.
Again?
Yes.
Yeah. And none of my things are loud. Same with Axe. None of my things are loud in that.
Nope.
particular
Axe did the
way.
roll.
I did it wrong. I was distracted.
Hey, the first one to do the roll.
Listen, the tension is high.
I'm okay.
Dallas did not put the right spaces in that one.
You
We're pretty
rolled
low
a
actually for a 210. You rolled pretty low though.
Okay, so we've got one crit fail, one pass.
that'll
much-
be a 3/2.
Okay, one regular failure. No, now you did the roll. Haha.
Yep.
You become the thing you hate.
No, I'm just glad it wasn't me first. That's all I care about.
To those of you who succeeded regularly, one of the other things you can do is spend a point of will to upgrade a regular success to a critical success. If one of you wants to do that, you can negate. Never mind, you got it anyway. Boom,
Okay,
you got it.
okay, we're alive.
You got one crit fail, one crit success. It balances out.
I diving tackle Lucky stealthily.
Maybe
Well,
not
no, I
diving
think
tackle
I
because
slip
you're
out of it. I almost slip out of the tree I am, but you're just like there to catch me. Well, or
Grab his clothes.
or something.
Grab him by the backpack. Be like,
Yeah.
don't do that now. I'm pretty sure all of you, like, they're not probably like well-rated gloves, but I think everybody in the Lost wears gloves.
Oh well, I wear like I don't actually think I like describe my character, but I am completely
Yeah, I
covered,
think
like
we
long
skipped over
sleeves,
some of that, but
bandages.
you talked about it on the thing. You're
Yeah.
head to toe, right? Yeah.
I kind of image like those games in like desert travel where there's just a dude that's just you can see his eyes through a fucking turban cloth over his face.
It's something like that.
But yeah, so like, Crow goes to like shimmy up a tree or something and slips, and then Aren just grabs you by the backpack. You guys gonna get up there. You kind of hear some footsteps and stuff, clunk clunk. You briefly see what looks like a somebody is wearing the identifiers of. Actually, no. Yeah, you can see them. Somebody can make me a research or foresight check.
I'll try that.
I'll make a foresight check.
Well, I guess I will not then.
Well, nope. What? Everything is one and done.
Yep.
Okay.
Who does what?
Okay, what's your foresight?
My research is 2.
Does
You
this
got a
game
better
have an
one, Lucky?
operation that whoever says it first does it, or is that a different game?
I don't think the Strictly has those rules, but we could do that.
I say we do that.
You
I'm
can
pretty
do
sure Axe
it
called out his
because
research
you
first.
have.
Yep.
Yeah.
You more for them anyway, because I'm still gonna make the roll. Just
We have the same, and you're better at rolling than I am, so go.
we'll see.
Axe is usually a
A
little
10 over
sad.
5.
I think he's just rolled less than you, actually.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
10 over 5. Yeah.
All right. While that thing is going on between, oops, but my mic arm stand. While that thing is going on between, Crow and Baron, Danny, you're keeping an eye out, and you surf the webs. You know the things. You recognize these couple of guys who like look down an alleyway, around the corner of this library into the, the ruined suburb or whatever you're hiking through. Just there's like, must have been nothing. Turns around. You recognize these are the. Oh my God! I hope to God this is how this is pronounced. Caleb, why have you done this to me? The Bonhoeffers.
The what?
They are a
Bonhoeffers?
hardline archivist sect.
Oh, I hope they're probably staking out the library.
Yeah. Archivists are a group of believers. You would all know this. Their belief is basically that the world has actually ended. Like, civilization as we know it in its current phase will never bounce back from this. So their plan is to just get every piece of knowledge, collect it, and solidify it so that whoever comes next, whether that is, some new sapient life form evolves on Earth or, some new human civilization rebuilds after this dark age, they are prepared to not make our same mistakes. They are known to be sometimes aggressive with their protection of knowledge, but generally do not start fights with takers.
Is there a special
But
thing
that
about the
said,
Bonhoeffers though?
the Bonhoeffers are supposed to be hardline, so they might be a little more
Bonhoover, I
serious.
should
But
say.
you guys have already made an
It's
attempt to
Bonhoover.
circumvent them. So unless you guys want to waste your stealth checks and backtrack, you just file that down for later.
Nah, I think we'll begin the clearing. I'm just gonna mention those are the Bonhoeffers, the more
Bonhoover.
hardcore archivists. Anything? They're probably like
Bonhoover, after Diedrich Bonhoover.
Now, hey, we're at leg 4. At any point, do you guys want to do an interlude and stop taking encounters?
maybe
Well,
at 5.
how's
You still gotta pay the rations, but the interlude is just role play.
I mean, I would say either now
No,
or
I'm
on the
fine
last
with it.
one. Like,
Let's do it on the last one.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds good.
We'll do it as like a breather before we start.
Did we get this one over? Yes, that was the mannequins once again. No.
Yeah.
It's a fucking D100 chart. How have I done this? Okay,
What-
that one's
What? Is that like a singular result on that chart?
Yes. There are 100 different results. All right, spawn. Oop, scroll too far.
Dallas ascends.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, they were probably in the libraries. That's probably better that we did avoid them.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, let them have their books.
We got our own books.
All right. Okay. First of all, did everybody spend a new ration for the leg as we start leg
Hang
4?
on, hang on.
Yes.
Let me.
Sure. Down
Yes.
to 5 now.
I've taken 5. Yes.
All right.
I'm down to 4.
And now I would like Crow to make an awareness check.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You want to figure out
I
what
don't
this
like
leg
the
is,
tone of your
otherwise
voice.
it will be very funny.
Oh no.
There's rats in our packs.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
no,
no, boo.
Oh no, it's demon rats.
No.
It's blight rats.
No. This is way better. Ugh!
It's
That's
a hot
6 out.
vector.
That's 6 over 7, my dude. I mean 6
Uh,
under 7.
All right. Okay. All
Damn.
right. You are up at a tree. You are scouting ahead, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like you're in a remarkably clear area. Yeah, there's not a lot going on here. But then you hear the telltale crang scratch. There's a fucking bear at the bottom of your tree.
Uh-oh.
There's a bear. You guys should roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me figure out how that works.
Oh. What's initiative?
Okay.
I mean, he said he was just figuring that out.
Combat.
This can go very
Economics,
poorly,
actions, your Twitch
but if we get out this perfect, if we get out this relatively
Combat round.
fine, the more we get out
All right, I roll 1 red die for my market forces. Each of you roll a black die, so 1d10, and add your speed.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking bear!
As he runs away.
What's your speed?
I mean, I will when we get to it. I'm definitely going to offer Dallas. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense for his weak spot. It's in the face of humanity. Bear is not actually what he's scared of.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No, this is
Yeah,
not
you
my
had-
cowardice.
I
Yeah,
mean,
let's be ready.
I'm
It'd
not
be
gonna.
funny,
I'm
but
not.
it's
I'm not
not.
gonna. I'm not gonna shame anyone who screams bear.
Oh, I
No, I am gonna
think
scream
that yeah,
bear.
Baron does still scream bear.
Back!
oh shit. Well, at least you two are faster.
Oh, I should have added the mine's
Tuesday or
9
tomorrow.
total.
I might
You'd
not
be
go
9.
tomorrow. I'm gonna
Nice.
That was
You
probably
get
12, I think.
But, yeah,
Okay, so
tomorrow and Tuesday.
basically, the way this works is whoever rolled highest gets to declare first. I rolled a 5, by the way, and I don't add anything to this because it's market forces.
How ties
Um,
work then?
So basically, you whoever got highest, which I think is Dallas. 'Cause he got
Yeah.
10 plus something.
Probably.
Declares first,
12.
and you can do your activity. So you have a tactic
Okay.
per turn.
Would I even know anything about bears? Is what I'm wondering.
Everyone knows the
Probably
basics.
not.
They're big, they're scary, they're fast, and they want to eat you.
Yeah.
But no, I mean like
Heads up, they're
like, okay,
predatory
as a
type right now, yeah.
Californian, I may know more about bears than the average bear. But
it's a brown
as
bear,
someone
yeah,
from
What's
Louisiana,
your?
it's a fucking bear.
Actually, that sounds like a freebie. Roll a foresight check. What do you remember about bears, Baron?
Do I know that I should go for my tomahawk and not my shotgun? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I
The
will say,
shotgun will do
if you
fuck all to
do
a
fire
bear.
off your shotgun, you might attract some zombies.
Yes. If you fire anything loud, you'll still. Oh nope, he doesn't know. Unless
Yeah,
you want to tap a reference and call somebody in the middle of this fight. What do I do about bears? No, it's a
Funny.
freebie. You can't actually do that.
To call my daughter about
Unfortunately.
bears.
It's like,
Unfortunately,
get
this is
the
a
children's
freebie,
book.
so you don't have enough time to tap a reference. So yeah, you don't remember shit about bears.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for my shotgun.
All right.
I mean, fair. It's bear.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm not aware that a shotgun will literally do nothing
well, you don't know. Okay.
because I don't have slug upgrade.
Shotgun is, I believe, you have to buy a roll. So you spend 1 charge of your shotgun to use it.
Yep.
Is it? Do you have the upgrade that lets you keep spending? Actually, no. Is it still hungry? I should ask.
No, it is not hungry, and I get to quick draw it.
Okay. Yeah. So you can quick draw. It's not cumbersome. So you can choose. Yeah, it has the charge quality always. So before you roll, you can choose to spend more charges to put more shotgun rounds downrange
Like, what kind of shotgun is this
to,
actually?
to
It's
make
like
it
a
more
pump?
likely that you
I
hit.
think I will go full force both barrels. So just 2 charges.
Okay. So 2 charges past the one you have to spend to make the roll, or 1 charge.
No,
past
the
first
1 charge past the one. I have to
Okay,
spend.
so roll with an additional +1, and just roll your shoot.
Bang.
And I assume I still roll against the red die.
Yeah.
Bang indeed.
I don't think the bear. I don't. So this is a random encounter where you can run into several different animals, and I just thought bear made the most sense.
Oh, that's not
So at
bad.
least
All
like
right.
a
I think damage
That is
is.
12 over 8.
Let me check. Damage. Hit locations and damage. Okay, so spend.
is that the head? No, that's
Is
chest.
head just 10? Oh, actually, I mean the bear doesn't have hitboxes, so it's just
Oh yeah, that's right. You just do damage.
yeah. So you just do it's equal to the raw black, so it's 9 damage as. Actually, probably it's not. It's not cocked like that. It's not hungry, so it's Well, actually, no. It's just as military, so I don't know if you got like an expanded magazine. You've got a nice stainless steel. But yeah, there's a big bang and a clack clack. The buckshot tears into the bear, and it just bucks and rolls its shoulder. Let me double check how much fucking hitboxes that guy has.
More than 9.
Oh, it's more than 9, but I'm gonna check how much it is because
God, I hope the
spoilers,
bear's not
predators,
like.
if they take enough damage, will decide to fuck off.
Good on them.
Maybe not quite enough with only just 9.
Got one more shot
Also,
then.
I should probably roll for some casualties to show up because that's loud. So
I'm up a tree, so I know at least I'm safe from the casualties.
yeah,
Not from this bear though.
Yeah, are you next?
Yeah, but you're not safe from the bear.
I believe so. Yes.
All right, so you can think about what you're gonna do while I roll them out real quick. Yep. Okay, which die is which? This is either really good or really bad.
Let's go with the really good one.
No, it's specific to a red and a black die result. So
Damn it.
Ah, fuck.
Casualty placement.
I summoned 8 casualties.
Which better fucking just by that point
You're
just fucking
lucky.
leg
It's
it.
good. Red is distance, black is mass. There is 1 casualty 6 shambles away. So just one zombie stumbles out of a bush and starts slowly creeping up towards the noise.
It's gonna take him a while to get here.
Yeah, he's
And
gonna
I
be
go,
out there. Like,
oh, wait, right. No,
We can
not
kill him.
noisy.
We'll be ready for it when he gets
all
here.
right, so Crow, you're next at 9. I believe was your total.
Oh,
I would like to
also,
continue
Omega,
climbing this tree.
That sounds like a full defense. I think that's an action you can take.
Yeah. Let me double check how that works because I know I have to spend a action because you get a tactic and a twitch, right?
Yes.
So let me double check that. And unless you, let me see here. Combat. But yes, I will go on full defense and let me figure that out. Negotiation, combat, the combat round.
Oh yes, foresight is to get tactical information is a deliberate. Is it called a freebie out already?
wait,
Good. I'm on this.
Omega, I have a question.
Full defense, you can convert your tactic into a twitch. Yes, what
Omega?
does?
I have a universe question.
Yeah.
Can bears be vectors?
No, the blight
It's really-
only infects humans.
It really does not like animals.
Oh wait, no. As long as I have my twitch, I can do a
Okay,
defense.
that's fine.
I can do a
Yes.
defense.
If you do full defense, that switches your tactic
'Cause
into
I
a-
was just
your
worried
tactic into 2 twitches.
Then
No, it is
when
not
we
a zombie
kill this
bear.
bear, we become a zombie.
No, it means it's being impelled is good for us.
maybe. I mean, it's kind of full of buck right now. But
Crow whisper shouts from the tree as he climbs higher. Anyway, yes, go.
oh jeez. Well, I will just spend my tactic to pull out my crossbow because it's not quick drawing. That's all I got. I'm gonna save my twitch
Right.
for a fucking.
Yeah, you just unsling your crossbow and start climbing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm on 5, so how do the ties work?
Picking up to tomorrow.
I think we go literally simultaneously.
Because
Let me double
I'm
check.
I was gonna draw my gun because it's not quick draw because it's a handgun unless it's different like that.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's you just do that.
And I'll save my twitch, I guess, for defensive uses.
Yeah, that's what you usually do. Yeah, I think. Dallas is really ascending right now. Is somebody
Yeah.
taking a cell phone call in his room?
Oh, sorry.
So it's those new electronics jackhammers.
He's currently receiving 5G directly from Bill Gates.
The audio driver's like fucking up or something there.
Must kill the president.
YouTube, that's a joke, by the way.
And now we're on a list.
Well, we've always been.
I have to.
I'm already on
watch
that
this.
What
They
about
probably-
ties?
I
If
mean, they've
initial
listened to
scores
Star
are
Indo.
exactly the same, due to natural or modified dice, you act at the exact same time.
Oh, that's neat.
So yeah, basically,
That is cool.
Danny pulls out his gun as the bear wields towards Baron, and it will spend its entire round closing with you guys, because market
no.
forces don't really, they do a lot of different things. So it scooches up to you,
Hello, I am a bear.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
and if it gets around to the bear's initiative next time, it's gonna fucking slap somebody. All right,
Probably me.
So,
Halvar.
Halvar.
3.
Okay, let's see.
The bear has entered melee range.
Halvar goes, "Oh, you're approaching me."
I mean, does he want to fight a bear in close quarters?
I mean, can you stab it with a spear?
I mean, I could.
That's
It's
true.
not that close.
I am a bit more concerned about the person who the bear is probably bearing down upon, though.
Listen,
Well-
he's at the top of the. Actually, is he at the
He'll
top of
have time
the
to move.
No,
Yeah,
right.
he is.
That's an optional rule that we re-roll every round, which we will not be doing.
That sounds terrifying, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's for chaos mode, but it's
I don't need
also a
chaos
pain in
mode
the
right
ass,
now.
So
Chaos mode, oh, no go.
For one shot, sure, but not right now.
keep in mind, you can do full defense. You can also do full offense. You can get 2 tactics if you don't think you need your twitch.
Because if you can just draw the try,
I don't think you get your twitch back until it's your turn again, though.
What does Twitch
I'm
do
just-
again?
I'm looking
Everybody has a
over-
twitch action and a tactic action. So normally your twitch action is like block a melee attack, dive for cover, that kind of stuff.
I believe a twitch is to reload a single shot weapon, or is that a tactic?
I think it's a twitch for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would have used just sorry about that because I forgot to use it. I would have used it to draw my tomahawk.
Oh, okay, there it is.
No, drawing a weapon that's not quick draw is your tactic.
Yep.
So you got to do that on your next turn.
Let's see. I'll go full defense. Convert tactic to a twitch.
All right.
And then is movement free? Is that, or how does movement work?
Movement. There's a section for this. I was just looking
Make it
at where to go.
immediately. And there's movement.
Movement.
Section,
Yeah. Basically, you can use a. I think you got to use your tactic to make an athletics check to scooch, unless it says that's under twitch.
Perform any physical actions such as, and that's using rations.
Yeah. No.
Damn, that's getting tense.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
cycling
bug
level.
me
It's a
that
little
much,
weird.
actually.
I'm getting used to
I
it,
mean,
but it's like
I
I'm bored
go to
depressed.
sleep to different versions of white noise anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. It's just like I
Huh.
pick it up when it does weird stuff. I'm like, this is a little different. Yeah, no, there's. I don't think there's a free like Twitch movement. You are allowed a certain amount of narratively convenient, movement, so you can like back up to spear range, shit like that. But stay loosey goosey for if you need to spend
Yeah,
your
I'm
twitch
just
dodge.
I'm going full defensive and I'm kind of shifting a bit over towards Baron, like
Okay.
Cover him.
Okay. Trying to draw
Yeah, to
attention.
cover
All
him.
right. Got that. That makes sense. All right.
Be
it's
aggressive
the
posing, like grr.
End of the round, so that one
Yeah,
casualty goes from 6 to 5. They are
Hello.
5 shambles away. I mean, they don't make a blare sound. They're deathly silent, actually, other than clacking of teeth.
I tried to do that. I cracked my teeth a little too hard.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. But so there's that. But now it's the unless you guys want to use the boom rule where it goes in reverse, so the person who went last gets to go first.
No, that sounds like it.
We can
horribly
just
as
stay
well.
at the static rule,
Yeah.
and that
Let's
means
just
it
stay
is
static
indeed
and nice and
your
comfortable.
go, Baron. Baron.
Okay. Is it a free action or drop thing?
I think so. Because it's your tactic to switch weapons anyway.
Okay, I drop my shotgun, I draw my tomahawk, and I attack the bear.
So you're going full offense?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't need to drop it. You just have to swap it and then do
Wait.
it.
But drawing's a tactic. Also, attacking is a tactic.
Well, that's what he said. He's going full offense.
Ah.
I said this earlier. You can do 2 tactics, but that means you don't get your twitch. Oh, wait. Hold on. It says full offense. You convert your twitch to attacking, so your attack would only happen at the end of the initiative order.
Yeah.
If you do that. So you still want to do that.
Okay, then I'll just fire the shotgun again.
All right. Okay. Luckily, it's one group of casualties per loud weapon per encounter, so you don't get more.
And
Right,
mine's not loud.
Just
so
mark off how many
yeah.
charges you want to fire and go bang bang.
I'm just gonna go 1 this time.
Right. Just
I don't
shoulder
want to
get in
use
there.
all of my shotgun.
Getting more shells is gonna be tough.
It's a good roll. All right, so that's
It is
another
a hit.
4. So you're at 13.
4 damage.
This one's a
And then
light
I'm gonna
skim. You
use
kind of
my
clip it because
twitch
it's getting up in
action.
your grill.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my twitch action to back up.
Okay. You don't have to actually spend your twitch to do that. Just if it attacks you, be ready to dodge. That works. You can start backing
Gotcha.
up. Okay. All right. Crow.
Well, now that I know it's not shooting at me and I got a height advantage, Crow is going to shoulder his crossbow and
Thunk.
I was gonna
We
take a
going
call shot, but it
Skyrim
doesn't
on
actually
this?
have doesn't actually have hitboxes, so it doesn't actually matter, does it?
Also, you are firing into... Actually, no. He backed up a little. We won't say it's a melee. He's saying loosey-goosey. They are firing into melee rules.
I'm looking at it now.
Of course they are.
Precision shot, no extra charges makes me spin. If the shoot check fails, it hits an ally. If it's a call done,
But Dallas, Baron says that he's staying loosey-goosey because he's still firing and backing up. So, yeah, it's fine.
okay. Oh, Dallas muted. I was all like, it got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, it's just...
Yeah, let's stop descending.
Give him a thwank. Do you get to spend extra charges to make this better, or is
Nope.
it capped?
It's capped.
Okay, makes sense. Now Dallas is brushing his teeth.
Nope.
Actually,
All right.
let me double check. Yes,
Always
it is.
remember your cool gear things.
So it's tactical and composite. I do not have potent. And I do not have Bakken yet.
Don't worry, the bear doesn't have any armor; just has a fuck ton of hitboxes.
It's just very meaty.
So 2d10.
It is
He's a
taken
bear.
13 damage, and it is still or 14. 13 or 14? 13.
9 plus
He rolled
4, 13, yeah.
How do ties work? Because I got a +3.
Ties go to market.
Oh, then I miss.
Lands in the ground.
I will spend my Twitch reloading.
All right. Reloading in the chair, possibly cussing yourself.
I guess I'm going at the same time, so if I try to shoot it...
Yeah, you don't need to worry about the in melee thing yet, because this happens simultaneously.
Okay. Because I'm gonna try to shoot it so, like... Get it the fuck off.
So what it's going to do is, because it was most recently attacked last by Baron, it's going to attempt to smack him. So you're going to spend your Twitch to dodge, I think. Oh, Dallas is muted.
Yes, I
Wait,
will
anyways.
spend my twitch to dodge.
Okay. So you roll athletics to dodge. Remember, you have to spend a ration to make the check, and you can overspend if you want to make sure you don't get clobbered by a bear.
Did I shoot first, or...
I mean, you can roll to shoot. It's all happening simultaneously, so
Okay,
whatever
yeah, so I
you do
guess
doesn't matter.
All right.
In the sense that it won't cancel the bear's action. The bear might die and simultaneously clean Baron's clock.
Land on bear and just. Blah.
What's your athletics? And did you overspend?
think
I
it's
did
11.
overspend 1.
Okay. So what's your total?
I succeed.
All right.
9 over 3. 9 over 8.
9 over 8.
Doesn't that mean you're at like 7 rations now?
He's at 3
Don't
charges
worry
now.
about it.
This is why you have refresh. By the way, I think
Yes,
from
I am
listening
gonna worry
to
about it.
by the way, thinking about again, listening to a lot of
I'm
games
at 3 left.
get this played, almost always people spend their refreshes on rations.
I believe
You
it.
use rations a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right. Did you?
Yeah.
No, there you go.
That is 11 over 7.
Well, you succeeded. So
That's
an
9
actual-
damage.
That's another 9.
Mine's hungry, but it's not loud, so I'm gonna mark it down 2.
Yeah, so it goes. You know that metal bottle sound as it gets in there.
Because I remember, Dallas, you're at -1 permanent
You hit it.
refresh.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about that.
We're worried about it because we're a team.
That's a future Dallas problem.
Oh, it's a current us problem.
Well, no. If he's gassed, that's his problem.
I guess.
That's
Well, maybe we can make rations out of the
I
bear.
think
We'll see.
I don't think that affects his ability to plug into servers. Just if you rip
What
the
are
server
the
around, don't
ethics
ask
of
him to
rolling my
carry it.
daughter as a taker?
Wait 10 years.
Isn't she 6? I don't think that'll work.
She's 5.
Anyway, okay, all right. So you do 9 more damage. It was at 13, so that is now 20.
22.
2.
Yes, 2 odds. I was thinking math brain. All right, yeah. The bear doesn't like that. You get it right in the gabagool, and it just kind of as it
The flank.
swings wildly over Baron's head as he just goes whoop and ducks. It kind of and just kind of jerks to the side and stumbly doos. All right, Halvar.
No, I don't
Bear-
duck. I fling myself to the side.
Okay, fair. You do a full fucking backstep, just dive out of the way. Ah.
Stabby towards throat.
Okay. Roll him.
Window.
I'm gonna get hungry off this goddamn gun.
Listen, you have small, tiny baby magazines.
Yeah, nope. That'd be 609.
What magazine has 5 bullets?
I mean, it's not literally 5. Remember, charges are not literal. You're not spending 1-to-1, but you've still got probably a small capped mag of like 10 or 12.
I mean, honestly, you probably
So
just don't fire one.
when
with the
I
bear. You probably
refresh-
fire pull like 2 or 3
I
times.
probably threw probably 2 or 3. Probably 2-3 shots. Yeah.
I mean, with a 9,
you
yeah, you
refresh,
probably
it's
capped him
your
a couple of
equipment
times. Because
and your
I'm going to be
weapons.
honest, you're probably using 9 mil because it's very common. 9 mil doesn't do a lot to bears. Normally.
True.
Gotta get that.
10 mil is-
Gotta get that 45 ACP.
Okay. Good luck getting
You probably give
45
him
or
a couple
10 mil.
of good slaps, but still. All right, so Halvar, you go in for a stab, and the bear's wary now. It's bloodied. It rolls its shoulder back, kind of like deflects, and you don't want to overcommit because that's how you end up a legend.
Yes.
The guy who died to a bear. Okay. Well, I got to stop reordering my dice. End of the round, Mr. Casualty Man goes down to 4.
Okay, that required a
He's getting up on you.
ration.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
All right, Baron, it's you.
So, I have a question about refresh.
Yeah.
You refresh your equipment or your rations?
Let me actually double check. I think you get to refresh 1 item when you spend a point of refresh.
Yeah, I believe it's any item. It could be like a magazine of extra batteries.
For every point of ADP, you can refresh a single piece of gear during play.
And how many points do you get?
It's all of it.
Yep.
Your refresh is equal to your adaptability -1, but you can spend, basically, you get your refresh rating. You can use one of your basic refresh to clear out your charges on anything. You need more shotgun bullets, you can do
And
that.
that's
You need more
one's per
rations, you can
session?
do that. And,
Okay, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to fire shotgun at the bear again.
okay, roll them.
I'm
So
out of
probably
slugs.
do in our bear.
Okay,
Shotguns
I don't
do
have
work.
slugs.
And then somebody gotta.
I'll just say I have buckshot. Or else this would literally be not doing anything.
I mean, you
mean-
already have buckshot. You're not using
would-
birdshot.
I mean, birdshot would literally not hurt a bear.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you bring?
mean,
why would
you're
you bring
using zombos,
buckshot
so
when you're
it's
fighting?
gonna
When
be
you're trying to kill
double
people? Yeah.
All right.
Because
roll
sludge is an upgrade that I can't afford.
Not yet. You can't.
That is 7/10 or 7/6.
Oh, you have a. Oh, you
All
have
right,
plus 3.
your
Damn.
natural's 4. Let's see, it was at 22. That's not going to be quite enough. You get another glancing blow. You kind of like roll and shoulder your gun, and
Yeah, it's a 26 now. Yeah.
My shotgun is at half health.
you're burning through it. You're burning through
I'm-
shells. Snap shocking. But it's effective. All right.
Yeah, I've been shooting it with +1s.
Crew.
Which, to be fair, the +1 has made the difference literally every time.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it's there for. But yeah, you're just pumping and dumping this shotgun. Boom.
I'm pretty sure it's in fucking melee with someone, so I don't know if I want to take a shot.
Yes, Halvar. Actually, I didn't make
no, I
Dallas
will
do
take a
because
call shot. I'll spend everything, because that way
Alright,
if
go for
it
it.
misses,
Well, no,
it will
I
miss.
am backing away from it.
Well, no, Halvar is
Well, Halvar has reach right on your spear.
Aaron?
Oh,
You want to
Yeah.
jiggle his mic again?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then yeah, he doesn't have to be right up against it for this. So
okay. Then
I will be. It's our first session. We're getting used to the system. I will continue to be generous for now.
for now. Then
Look,
I
I'm
will...
Trust
just
me, I
shooting
will
and
come up
backing
with
shooting,
with
backing
tight
up,
pack
shooting, backing up.
situations of melee combat.
Okay.
Really,
thank-
success.
Yeah, so that's 12/10.
Okay, the bear is dead.
We did
You get it
35.
right in the base of the skull from behind. Just
All right, we got the casualty in 3.
Yes.
So want to take a shot?
I mean, I feel like
will be you next. And
Now
it's at
let
4.
Halvar, let Halvar have it.
Yeah, hello, because I don't want to use more of my charges right now.
All right, you can spend your action just putting your gun away. I mean, it's
I have a
one
question.
casualty. It would probably be pretty good. I just guess Halvar go ahead and skip to making a melee check to shank.
Yep. Do that.
Okay.
So Crow gets himself
Omega,
out
question.
of the tree.
There we go. Did that real good.
Oh
Would
yeah, no,
explode.
this is easy. Just surgical. Brainstem, spear, done.
All
Collapse to
right.
the floor.
You're a little blood surprised.
So you can scavenge that guy. Somebody can make a scavenging check on the casualty to see if he had a wallet and shit on him.
Can I scavenge the bear for rations?
Actually, could Crow roll like his forestry stuff for that?
I
Yes,
don't
you
have
can.
that yet.
You could attempt
Oh,
to
okay.
go for rations, but also, where is it? It's a very big table. Was that in the 70s? Yes. It also says, as a reflex, somebody can make me a foresight or research check.
Either one of us, honestly. I'm gonna go make sure everyone. I'm gonna go double check everyone to see if like no one got beat up to her.
Well, I'm gonna work on the bear then.
I'm not gonna go. I need to go see if I can scavenge my bolts.
You can do that for free as well. Make your attempt.
Righto.
And if you just
Before
want to, like,
Dallas rolls his bear thing, somebody make me a foresight or research check.
I'll do it then.
Nobody's injured, so you don't have to actually. You very quickly run around. Other than Baron has a weird bruise on his cheek.
Oh, that's bad.
So that's
What are the chemicals?
8/6.
All right. Okay. That was to get your bolts back, right?
Yeah.
All right. You've succeeded.
What does that do though?
Axe, can you roll the research check?
Let me actually check what it's supposed to do.
That's a 12/1.
Yes, he researches the fuck out of that bear.
Hey, Danny, you probably know this because you are a doctor. You remember that folk medicine is super popular since the crash. This is a bear.
Oh.
Bear bones, bear claws. People
Oh.
want that shit. This could be possible big money. No whammies.
Also, actually, how strong are bear bones actually?
Does it really
Not
matter?
very.
No, I'm too loud. Hold on.
Uh-oh. One poly.
God damn it.
Sorry, I was. Yeah. I mean, like, just my luck and my stupidity.
Ah. Oh.
Scavenge the fuck out of that bear.
Yeah, because I don't even know what scavenging does, because fucking, I can get, bolts tagged with RFID, and it says, +1 to scavenging your bolts. I'm like, okay, cool, so I can scavenge my bolts. What does
Does that refresh your
mean?
charges?
That's what I would assume, but, like, do I just get one back? Do I get, like...
Okay.
That's
This?
Wait, how many shots
Alright,
you
I think
did?
it's got back to normal.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
It's not fine.
Sorry about that. There's the fucking gain knob at the bottom of my mic. Okay, I'm looking up what scavenging your bolts does. Dal succeeded on his bear check.
Yes, my bear scavenging.
All right. So, normally I think you need a 2 for you to do a critical success, but I will because somebody already passed their foresight check. Basically, I'll give you a double up here. First of all, you scavenge 6 bounty worth of bear parts, but somebody's gonna need to take a haul up on that.
I'll
But
figure it.
also,
Oh,
I
wait,
will
no, I can't
allow
afford it. Never mind.
one taker a free refresh of your rations for fresh bear meat, or I will allow all of you a partial refresh of half your rations.
Put a
You
round
split
up.
the bear meat evenly.
I would like to request a refresh.
Would that only be 1 for you?
I'm at 2 rations.
You know, wait, here's the thing. If we all split it, technically you'd still just get 1 though, regardless. Wouldn't it round
No.
up?
No, it's either all of his ration boxes get unfilled, or he gets half. Everyone gets half their ration boxes unfilled. He's not getting a refresh. It is specifically a refresh of the rations.
Oh, okay.
Also, where the fuck was I going? Gear.
I'm not entirely following this. So I understand that we can get 1, or do we split the 10 between everybody?
No. I'm saying basically a partial refresh of everybody can get a partial refresh equal to half your ration. 5 boxes.
Oh,
I
so
think
everyone can
rations
get
are
back
10, right?
5. Okay.
Yes. Either you split the bear meat, or Baron eats all the bear meat.
Except we all get 5. You're only down to 2 then.
I think
Alright, if you
numerically it's
wanna do
better
that,
if everyone
I'm-
takes the partial, because then we're getting a total.
Yeah,
of 20.
you're correct.
We're getting a total of 20 instead of
7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
You can. I
You're
mean,
right.
I feel like that makes sense because there's a limit to how much bear meat one man can eat. If you split it, it probably goes more efficiently, but it won't be quite as filling because you have to proportion it. But still,
All right.
Oh.
there it is. Nope, that's.
Yeah, I'm only down
There
3
it is.
rations now.
You're
Alright,
using
should
a
I mark-
crossbow, right?
Yep. It does not have the RFID tags because that gives me a +1, and my bolts can be tracked, which sounds sick.
Really useful if you like put it in something and then run away.
Or I shoot the back of a vehicle or something.
True.
Yeah, I literally don't. I
could not find it for the life of me.
I
thought-
think, and this might be a thing. I think the idea was at one point you could get your ammo back. But there's no actual rules for that. You succeeded, so what was your black on that? 5?
Yeah,
How much crossbow charges did you use?
2 total.
Nah, you can have them back. You get your bolts back.
Can we call Caleb and ask him what he meant?
Okay, I have.
I think there's
6,000
a side, here on
six-
this. I think they got a website. We can find some fucking feedback.
I'm gonna
Maybe
say-
I think they got a subreddit. I can ask somebody what the fuck this means.
I got-
Because there's no literally if you control F the word bolts in the PDF, and I think this is the final version of everything. I'm pretty sure this is the normal one off like drive through. There's 2 instances. Only one of them has to do with crossbow bolts. The other has to do with bolting as in running away. So I don't fucking know. Anyway, I wiped the sweat off my brow. Okay, you're going for the partial refresh of
I
all
have
the stuff.
6 bounty worth of
Yeah.
bear parts.
Okay, that is eating up your haul rating.
I'll put it in mine. I just
Yes.
need to find a
I
place to
have
put it on the sheet.
now. I can no longer carry anything.
Oh, you're taking that. Okay.
Yeah, he said he'd take it up, but remember that's his haul.
Yes.
But
I
if you
killed
get
the
back
bear.
to someplace, you got the bear bones and the bear claws.
Well, technically, I got the killing shot, but you did way more damage.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I kill stealed. That's what I did.
Does anybody want who's not Baron?
You know what?
Because you
I'm
did
okay
that on the
with that.
bear. Does anybody want to take a crack at scavenging the casualty?
I've already done my scavenging check, so I don't think I can scavenge anymore. Or is it?
Let's see. I got.
Or is it for free?
I think yours is free.
I think it's free. I don't fucking.
Oh, fuck it. I will scavenge the goddamn the sea then.
We've hit an impasse. We literally don't know what the scavenge check for bolts is for.
Nope. I typed in roll. I will not be that guy.
He caught it.
I just have the bolts.
But you didn't hit enter. That's all that matters.
Ah,
That's 6 under 7.
Nope, he don't have a wallet.
No wallet. He's out in the middle of the woods. This man don't have any public ID.
He has nothing of value.
All right.
All right. Well, last leg. Do you want to do your interlude, or you want to pull it
Yeah,
out
no,
and see?
I think we all need a moment after encountering a fucking bear.
Actually, I feel like it was us
All
eating
right.
the meat.
No, it actually makes a good roleplay prompt.
Danny will notice if he looks into Baron's current eyes, his pupils are hyper dilated.
Yeah, I think Baron needs a moment.
Yeah.
I was just going to get. Baron will not participate in this interlude because currently Baron is in shock.
Baron needs a moment.
I say how are we cooking this meat, actually? Do we make a fire?
Let him cook.
You can make a fire.
I assume we have, like... This
Got
is marked for having, like... We need, like, a plate or something to cook it over.
No, you did.
You just see-
Your whole
I don't- I know I don't have a combat knife, but can I have like a utility knife?
Yes, you can have pocket knives and shit.
Okay. You say plates or something, you just see Crow over there just sharpening a fucking stick.
That works, too.
Baron's just gonna fucking spear the meat, get a fire going, just dunk it right in there.
Yeah, I mean, the bear's got fats.
Bear meat's very gamey. Ain't gonna taste the best, but it's filling.
I fucking love bear meat.
I think filling's good enough right now.
Normally you gotta let it sit out, drain it, let it soften up. Takes a while. We don't got time.
I'll take edible over nothing.
No, I should also say technically, because that was the result of the encounter I rolled. While you were, while Baron was taking a crack at butchering the bear, you did find one of those lovely little RFID tags embedded somewhere in its hide. You think this used to be a zoo bear?
Fucking course. What kind of zoo is this? Like, huh. Why are that place
By the way,
looted?
this table result, you could have also encountered a lion, or perhaps an elephant, or a rhinoceros.
Oh, we just fucking ran.
Oh, elephant would have been bad. Honestly,
Wait,
bear was probably the second worst result on there.
Actually,
Lion would have been easy.
if I
A
had
lion
animal
would-
training, like I'm pretty sure I can't like sue the bear, but can I be like, whoa, we are not your enemy, and elephant be like, okay, you're a friend now, go away.
Yeah, I don't know if you could make it friendly, but you probably could have rolled an animal handling to like calm it down. There's notes in the encounter that says herbivores are territorial and will just try to scare takers off. Predators will try and eat them unless significantly wounded. Which, if it had gotten to that bear's turn all the way, it would have tried to skedaddle, but it did not get that far.
Yay, bolts.
I guess the one thing is,
Yeah, no.
the lion would have been weird, because it's like, if it's a domesticated lion, it would just fuck off.
It's been
Well,
5
lions are
years.
yeah.
You
Also,
can't
lions are
Domesticated lion? What the hell are you talking about?
You're
Axe,
right.
have you ever heard of Siegfried and Roy?
No, you should say that in character. Danny, you ever heard of Siegfried and Roy?
Yeah.
I think, but I haven't thought
domesticating
about it.
big cats don't work.
Oh,
Did you ever
Oh,
watch
I remember
Tiger
that.
King before the crash?
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's...
Nature has retaken its roots. You will not find any more captive animals out there.
Oh.
They are either there by
Honestly,
choice.
elephant would have been the worst, because those things just cannot die.
I think they have a lot of hitboxes. I feel like as Chris making this speech, there's just a little bit of in the background.
The coyote dogs hunt tonight. We should leave them some meat so they do not follow us.
I don't have the money bones anyway.
Probably.
I mean, they probably follow us no matter what with all the bear juices.
That's like, yes, they will be here soonish.
Sounds like it's time to pack.
Also, fun fact, Omega, this didn't have to be a zoo bear, because bears are naturally wild in
Well, yes, I
Washington.
know, but the encounter chart is a zoo animal, so I just figured
Oh, that's fair.
a bear would be the most likely to actually be like rolling around in your current environment.
Just under my tree. Hello there. I can laugh at it after the fact, but I still had a moment of, oh shit.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
moment of like, oh no.
Okay, at
Well,
least it
and
wasn't.
I think you made a good call too. Like if Dallas hadn't gone first and clocked it with the shotgun, it probably would have tried to go up the tree after. Gonna be like, hey, free snack. Actually, wait, no, you're late, and it wouldn't.
Right? No,
You taste
it
like
would
blight.
see you as like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
Well,
it probably was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing in my tree, asshole? And then it took a shotgun shot and was like, all right, who?
Actually, I think it would attack him once to notice the blight and then leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. They won't eat me.
Yeah,
Actually,
no, they predators know not to eat blighted things
So
because it's bad for them. It has no nutritional value in it.
does that mean? Does that
it's
guess that
toxic.
means they only attack me out of like territorial needs or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't need to worry
And a
about
bear
like koi
definitely
dogs
would have
trying
done
to
that
eat
'cause they
you,
are.
but
It might
if you
maul
run
you,
into a
though.
pack of koi dogs who notices you protecting, 3 tasty meat sacks, they might be like, yo.
This is another reason why I can survive out in the wild because animals don't try to eat me.
Correct. You don't have to worry about all those escaped lions. Or there's not escaped mountain lions, because that's also another thing that I believe should be native to the foothills of Washington State.
Yes.
Cougars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
to be
Oh, boy.
I
honest,
would like to.
mountain lions way scarier than lions.
Fair.
Yeah, they're ambush hunters.
Yeah, because lions don't know what the fuck to do in Washington. They're like,
like,
where's
"There's a lot
open
of trees
plains?
here, y'all."
What is this?
Yeah, no, I think the lion territory is the Great Plains.
Yeah,
We're establishing a new subspecies. You've heard of the African lion? What about the American Great Plains lion? Because I mean, other than koi dogs, I don't think there's a
Nah.
lot of and bears, obviously, but those are limited in territory. There's not a lot of apex predators left in America on land.
I'll say this:
we
at
still
least
have.
we don't have the most dangerous big cat in this country, which is panthers. Because fuck that.
I know
Well,
we have koi
actually,
dogs,
Dallas,
but
there is.
we still have full-blooded wolves in areas.
That's true. There'd be certain reserves that would have gone wild. We have recovering wolf populations. Also, that's funny, Dallas. I believe there's some matter of academic debate about whether or not Florida panther and mountain lion are literally the same species or not, and it's just one of them has gone to a range that involves the swampland and forests of Florida, and the others are like mountains. They're very closely related genetically.
Just as a big cat. That's all I need to know. Big cat.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I know we've been kind of talking in and out of character, but does that count as a role play, or do we actually have to do
Yeah,
something
no.
specific?
That was in character enough. You kind of faded in and out, but it worked.
Okay.
We're like talking about the food and then like shit.
And
Yeah.
just discussed nature.
Just arguing about what animals we could fight. That sounds normal.
Halvar was joking that
I've had that
Aren has
conversation
bear
before.
in him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a pun. I get it.
Yes.
Crow chuckles. Bear on
Just
bear.
remember,
Do.
Halvar might be a Viking, but he's also a dad, so he has dad jokes.
Oh no. The worst weapon.
All right, so yeah, that was your last leg. Did I ask you guys to spend off your ration for that already? I think I did.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Back to
Oh,
9 now, I guess.
Mark it
Then.
off for 5.
Oh, I just did.
All right. So you were at the job site. You guys leave the tree line
I'm still 4 rations down.
and get into a block of what looks like a little office park type suburb. In the middle of fuck off nowhere, halfway between somewhere urban and somewhere suburban.
I
There's
know
just
these.
rows of blocky, shitty buildings, all of which look the same, and most of them have faded labels. But luckily, you guys have Oob specs and computers and other shit, and can figure out that yep, that's the address, and you guys can see it in the distance. It looks like it's a 4-story, like I
because
said,
I'm
concrete
constantly-
block building, uncomfortably squared. Lots of clear sight lines,
Omega?
big open parking lot. Yeah, what?
I'll say this: while we're looking for the building, I will just constantly be humming "Own Private Idaho" because that's how I'm remembering the address.
Yeah, shit. Fucking everything is bad now. Windows, what are you doing?
It's B-52. I'm a
Well, that's the
dork.
server rack need.
Right.
All right, please hold, cause fucking Audacity lagged, Discord lagged. I don't know
Give me 1
why.
second. I need to go empty my bladder.
All right, well, I'm stopping
Right
the
back.
audio,
Give
so
me
we'll
just
do
a
a
moment.
reset.
I will also go to the urinating.
I will take this moment to do a shrine. Oh, lovely. A launching device. Okay.
Okay, shit. Sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, Mega must have to do some shit. Oh.
All right. And
Oh, do I want to get binoculars or do I just want to go straight for a crow?
Rocky goes boom.
Wait, no, I don't have animal training yet.
They're
come.
live.
Yes, I'm back. I also had to get up and stretch. Go on my knees. Dallas is muted.
That was a terrifying ride, but yeah.
I'm now thinking
Note.
about. Sorry, go.
I was gonna say, note. Put a rocket on each side of a trolley next time.
You tried it the
I'm
other
a
way.
genius. Oh no.
Yeah, be careful with that one.
I also okay. I'm getting. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Joshua Graham vibes from Crow now.
Joshua Graham?
The
As in
Burning
like
Man.
Fallout.
the guy always covered in like bandages and like remaking
Oh.
remaking 45s.
Oh, I've
We
never
can't
played.
expect God to
I've
do all
never
the work.
played that DLC. So
Oh, you didn't play
You
Honest Hearts?
should.
Fair
It's
enough.
pretty good.
no. I hear it's all really good, but no, I will not be. I will not be. Shouting shit about. We got to do God's work ourselves or whatever it was.
Oh, not the religious
We
part. More
can't
just
expect
the.
God to do all the work.
It was more just the raspy bit and like the fatalism.
Yeah. Well, we really haven't touched on Crow's fatalism because he needs to get paid, but he does not. No, I think I got a little bit out of there. But yeah, no. It's not like Crow isn't like full on bandages. He like wears things like full body jumpsuits and blouses his boots. He ties down his sleeves and wears gloves. And he has chainmails hooded, so he has a nice big like kind of jacket over everything.
Well, thankfully we can tell Dallas is back.
Yep.
All right.
I am back.
I will resume audiation. Because I also needed that little breaky do. It's a little louder.
Yes.
Switch it down a little. Okay, I should be able to scooble out this noise pretty easily. Hopefully. Anyway.
Dallas turned nose reduction on. All right.
I don't know if that'll work. Listen, reducing noise is a very carefully pitched art, not really a science.
Yeah.
It doesn't always do what you want. Anyway, job site. I don't actually know how much audio got dropped, but to redescribe everything, because we took a little break there. You guys are walking through, like I said, an old office park type area. You're looking for the building. You find it. It is a 4-story tall, just squat concrete brick of a building. Tiny ass high windows that are tinted to hell. Assuming those that are not just busted out. All of them that aren't, just blown in have big old, privacy blinds across them. Screams government building.
Mm-hmm.
There is just a, big parking area around it. There is a chain link fence. There is razor wire topping that fence. Maybe a little rusty, a little scuffed, but still lasting through the ages. It looks like there's a small handful of cars that have been left to rust and rot in the parking lot. Probably not good for anything other than the shittiest of scrap. There's no immediately obvious C's
Okay.
in the immediate vicinity.
That was gonna be my first question.
Yeah, nothing obvious. Not going to say that they're not in there, but there's none milling around, so it doesn't look like it's a high-density target. If one of you, I probably should have asked for it a little earlier, but it makes sense now. One of you could make a research or foresight check to see if you know anything about the job site, this office building and area.
I will make a foresight check.
All right, roll.
I haven't rolled enough today.
Listen, I'll be picking up some foresight eventually. Just
Hey!
I should probably
Ten over
stop my
four.
research, honestly.
Well, he already rolled, so
Oh yeah.
this is not Jinsekai, which I prefer, which is just like, no, one of you roll.
that's it.
All results final. All right, so Baron used a little bit of his time, while he was icing down his jaw, to do a little job site research. So this is a fairly generic U.S. government satellite office. If you remember rightly, some of the the internet research you did previously, and looked in some old books in the school library, because you can actually do that. You're allowed to touch the books, unlike some people in this Taker crew.
Listen, they don't let me touch anything.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But you would recall that this is a pretty typical satellite building. There would be, Coast Guard supplemental offices for data collection and processing. You're pretty sure there's probably like a fish and wildlife, related office in here. Similar agencies like that. Obviously, most of those ended up under the DHQS now, but back in the day, they were in, different departments. So you're looking for a server room somewhere on the second floor, which should be the Coast Guard block. Should be pretty simple to get. If you wanted to try and pull the information ahead of time with your successful foresight check, you would recall that this sort of government building would have a backup generator standard. Obviously, you guys probably don't have any fuel on you, but you might be able to rig something up. If you wanted to power on, otherwise you're going to have to, pop out the server rack and do some surgery. Just
No,
take
I
the hard
think I have some
drives.
gear on me. Wait, I have some gear on me. Omega. Wouldn't an electronics kit work?
Yeah, you can use that to scrap it, but of course you got to get inside. You're just thinking what you remember about the place. There is a guardhouse building. Looks a little dilapidated. The bar has like bent, so one end of it touches the ground. But otherwise, yeah, it's out there. Oh, and I should suggest, if depending on again, you don't know what the inside is like. You haven't done anything to like tackle it yet. I'll leave that to you. But being that this place seems to have hosted satellite offices for several government agencies, it's entirely possible that there may be some, bounty available in the site. You might be able to dig up old, fishing and hunting licenses and shit like that. Boaters registrations. But yeah, okay. So you guys can eyeball the site. How you want to tackle it?
Well, you say immediately there's no C's immediately available, correct? I mean,
yes.
All right. How's that guardhouse? What kind of guardhouse are we talking about? Is it just like a shack? Or
yeah, just a prefab, got enough space for maybe like 2 guys inside. They got the wireframe windows and the single bar. Are you gonna try and eyeball it with more detail?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll me awareness.
Oh, 2d10, you fool. That's an 8 over 1.
All right, yeah. So you're eyeballing the guardhouse. Obviously, this wasn't like a high security place. They're just trying to, keep out lollygaggers and appear official. It's a pretty solid building. Looks like there's enough space for one guy. Looks like there's one guy in there. Wait, what? And as you look in, yeah, it took you a second to notice him because it's probably getting, it's early to mid afternoon by now since you guys have taken 5 legs. But yeah, there's a guy in there, and you couldn't quite see him because he's dressed all in black head to toe, except for the slight green glint of his spooky bugman goggles on his face. And you have any? You don't have binocs, yeah, no. So you're just eyeballing it. There's something on the front of his vest. You can't see it from here.
Oh, I need fucking binocs.
Or,
Is the guy alive?
He looks living. Anybody got any scopes on anything? Nope. Okay. Just
Nope.
checking.
I don't think I scope. Yeah, I don't think I scope on mine now.
But they're
No,
just
you don't have-
unmoving. Or I mean, they're just standing. Like,
Yeah, looks like he's manning the guard post.
Is there a zoom setting on Ubex specs, or is it not like that?
Not unless you have like a specific app that enhances your
I
awareness
would like
capabilities. I don't
to.
think.
all right, but I'm gonna relay that to people. It's like, hey, I think they got someone in the guard. I think they have someone in the guard shack. All in black, green goggles.
Sounds like a steward.
I mean, I have goggles, but they really don't do much.
I mean,
They're just for eye protection.
do we want to go up and try talking, or is this like a pokey sort of thing?
As Crow's just gonna give Halvar kind of a look. People, there's two things. Either this is an enclave we didn't know about. This is either an enclave we don't know about. Someone set up shop here and didn't tell anybody, or there's already another crew here doing something. Not much in the way of talking unless we get more information. It's like walking up and talking to someone is how you get shot. Getting close to them and then trying to talk is also how you
I'm
get shot.
going to ninja.
What if we get close and I guess just
It's like, now we gather information.
right?
I'm gonna go stealth over to the guard post.
Okay, well, let me know when it's my turn.
Do you want to go first?
Well, no,
Okay.
he's talking about, getting the pokey on.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
All right,
Oh.
Baron.
He's pretty much saying, let me know when the combat starts.
But Dallas
Yeah,
said they're
gotcha.
gonna stealth, so Dallas gets the stealth.
All right, roll stealth. You're gonna sneak up.
Oh boy.
It's
I'm
not
good at that.
necessarily a one and done, but Baron is sneaking first. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
The problem is doing anything in stealth. Good at looking at things in stealth.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-da-doo.
Nice.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Yeah, you just,
That is 11 over 3.
yeah, you just, go prone and like belly crawl on hands and knees, and you get up to the guardhouse and stay out of line of sight. Are you just gonna like hang out there or what now?
I'm just trying to kind of get a look at like what this person is.
Okay, go ahead and roll me awareness.
Okay. I have some level of awareness. Not as good as Crow, but better than most. I have a 2.
There's a reason why I gave myself 3 stealth and 3 awareness, so I could do that job.
Hey. Well, he's max rolling.
Yep, but no, he's
The other side.
Yep, but Dallas be doing good.
All right, yeah. So you're able to get a peek over the lip while that guy's not looking, and yeah, no, he's just chilling there. He's wearing all black getup, and he's like chilling out. He's got his assault rifle slung low, hand on the trigger guard, ready to rock. And you can clearly see printed right across the front of his vest, DHQS.
God,
It
fucking,
is a fucking steward.
God. Well, I
And
don't know
since
this.
while you're listening there, there's a little, click on the radio, and he kind of, clicks it and says, "What? How's it going out front, Dave?" 1, don't call me Dave. We're on the business. 2, there's fucking nothing here. Just hurry up and do your job, and we'll go home. Okay. You're supposed to say over. Oh my God, I will come in there. Then a third voice comes in and says, "Clear comms." fuckers. Click.
I am bolting back.
Well, bolting back or sneaking back?
No, I'm bolting back.
Yeah. Okay. You can have a
Okay.
will.
Dallas
it
is
said
no longer.
DHQS, right?
Note to self: next time Dallas wants to say, "I want to go snack and check up on the human person," I'm gonna remember that he has a crippling fear of humanity and not let.
Yeah,
him.
I kind of forgot that when I volunteered to do that. Then I went. Wait
I
a
will.
minute.
I will
This
give
is
Alfred Dallas a
stupid.
will to just fucking skedaddle out there. All right. Yeah. Okay. You should roll athletics. And basically, what you guys see is you see Baron go up there, peek up over this guy. Oh, did you
That
overspend?
is market wins ties. So
Yes. Okay. Oh boy.
Can you only spend beforehand?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless it says you can spend after, but yes, overspending is before. Axe, if you have to ask yourself a logic of, does the game let me do something nice where I succeed and die less? The answer is no. Okay,
yeah,
well, I have
you're
to
correct,
I have
Lucky.
to go
I
double
should
check
never
how
do
damage
scouting
works for
missions
market.
when humans are involved. When zombies are involved, I'm all for it.
Okay.
Or bears. Deal with more bears.
I guess it's good to know that means if we deal with stewards or pirates, you're not reliable.
Well, we don't put him on the front line. That's all. That's all.
Well,
that
here's the
matters.
thing. It's a level scaling thing. Like Raiders,
God,
I'm a little nervous around. But specifically the government and the market, like the government forces, that's where I'm like, fuck that.
Well, no, I do remember Dallas saying that about his character.
Yeah, no.
Like specifically, I remember him talking about the government being a big oh no.
Like, here's the thing. If it was the
Hit
Sea
marks.
Wolves,
Oh
which
my
is what I
God,
thought they
why?
were, I probably wouldn't have broken run. I would have been scared, but I wouldn't have broken run.
This had some people who I think are, reasonably intelligent and good editors on it, but I feel like when I'm in the shit, I can't find the things I need at a glance. It'd be really easy if this, not that I am against the concept of everything being player facing, but it makes my job as the GM sometimes very hard because everything is geared towards, hey, what do you guys do? And then I'm like, okay, but what do I do about the other thing?
What if it's like the enemy are looking for the people? Yeah.
Like, Dallas has been shot. I can say that right now. He failed to dodge. That guy shot him. What you see is Baron get up and sprint, and then that guy just, does the snap to a 3-point stance and just, 3-round burst. And now I'm trying to figure out how much damage he takes, and I just don't know where that is.
I feel like actually, hang on. I think there is something about that. About
spend charges. No, the PC. Wait, here we go. Okay, if the PC fails the check. Okay, so it's the failed result. So you take 4 to hit location 6, and I have to double check. Is
There's
rifle
arm.
killing or shotgun killing?
I assume shotgun killing.
no, I think it should just be killing.
This is why, by the way, in stuff like Gensakai and some other stuff I've done, I just put fucking red-lined text and shit. I don't care if somebody's like, it's bright. No, fuck you. You need to see this. Look at this. Okay.
White text is brighter anyway.
So shot to the left arm.
Weapons. There we
Or
go.
right arm. Left arm?
Whatever hit location
What
6
direction
is.
is this person facing?
It's whatever hit location 6 is.
No, but I mean, yes, but what direction is the hit location guy facing?
It doesn't
Front.
matter. You got hit at 6.
Okay, so
front or back, it doesn't matter.
Well, no, it matters because that depends on what arm it is.
You get
Oh,
hit
I see what he's talking about. Like 6 is the left arm, but it is on the right side of the figure.
Yes, that's just what I needed to clarify. So yeah, left arm.
Just put, listen, just put wherever it says 6, put an X there.
I did.
I think technically if you do... It's like White Wolf. There's a specific nomenclature to let you know it's killing damage, but I don't remember where that is, and that's in a different part of the book than gun, so... Okay, yeah, kill damage. So
I
you take
assume
4
because my
killing to your
shotgun
arm.
has kill damage that it is killing damage.
So, a couple stitch your arm. So, how do you guys react to this? Because, like I said, you see this guy in the sheet, just fucking bunch up, do a tactical shot, rip a burst, and
About how far is
clip Baron a little.
About how far is the DS
Steward.
the steward?
Nope.
The DS.
There's more than one of them. It's not a steward.
Yeah, it's the
Wreckers.
the DSQH.
Yeah.
I can't. I need a different name for these guys. I'm not gonna remember this acronym to save my
Spooks.
fucking life. The Spooks, yes. Spooks.
Well,
is
that
good.
works for them in general, but also specifically, this guy's a wrecker. A wrecking crew is what they're called.
Oh fuck.
Why do you all fuck? You keep trying to say it's a steward. That's worse.
Because I thought that was a generic term for just the people in the group in the
No.
Okay.
The steward is the one-man murder man.
Oh, okay.
Steward is like a Terminator.
But,
Yeah, kind of. They're like anyway. How it would have been however far away you guys would have stopped and scoped this guy out. So that might be mid-range. That might be long range.
I was about to say mid, but
I think that's about as effective. Like, what's your crossbow range? Actually, I think it's mid.
yes.
Yeah. I assume you would stay within shoot range, so you
Yes.
can draw down on him if you want. If you want to escalate.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. If we don't do anything, there's been shots fired already.
Yeah.
So one of our guys has already been hit. If we do not take this man out in a reasonable amount of time, he's gonna call his friends or whatever, and we won't have enough time to maybe get things happening. So no, I feel like I need to take a shot.
And this is what happens when you have no faces in your party.
Let's see. We'll start showing up.
Yeah. Well,
No, that guy was silenced. That's I haven't went. He
Oh.
went bang bang bang. I said.
Oh,
No,
gotcha.
you kidding me? This is GSQS.
But so can I pull off a called shot like this?
Yeah.
Can I would
Yeah, no,
I'd
you can-
like to
you can
attempt a
hypothetically.
headshot.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that actually. Well, does it say what that would do? Because remember, market forces do not necessarily have the same hitboxes as regular people.
I know, but
This
then
guy would be part-time, so let's see. General pool of hitboxes. Damage to any location eats the pool. NPCs incapacitated or dead on there. Hit locations can be used to determine narrative resolution of attacks.
You try like his goggles or something.
Or a throat shot.
I have a question.
Yeah, you can narratively say you try and hit him in the throat.
Yeah, let's go for a throat shot. If I can keep him
How
from
the fuck do I
from
mark down on
speaking,
this damage sheet?
that's why I need him to not go into the radio and say, hey, we got fucking hostiles out here.
Well, I mean, okay, I will, before we even roll foresight, I will let you know. At this point, they don't have hostiles out there. There's a weird guy who's running away. If you shoot him, there is 100% hostiles because you have made it hostile. That said, I did point out none of you has a face character, so I don't know if any of you have any charisma skills to talk anybody down from this situation.
Like minor persuasion, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, you would need to say something persuasive.
Well, actually, I'm gonna ask a group a snap decision. I'll say, should I take the shot? I take the shot.
Here you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, sorry, no one said
Only
anything.
Halvar
so-
responded. Yeah, I
No,
know.
because yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's you. You're the only one there, buddy.
Mhm.
I don't think you get knocked back from a rifle, so Baron's not like rolling around on the floor, but he just took a couple of the shoulder and is like ah.
So I will take the
All right,
shot.
Yep, go for it. Thunk.
That's gonna be a miss.
You
Barely.
might want to spend a ball on that one.
I have no will. Or do
Oh.
I have? Did I spend my will? Yes, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, and I don't think anything has come up. I don't think anything about this is related to. Well, actually, no.
I mean,
you know
Barry's
what?
gonna help us.
No, yeah, I'm about to say, you didn't have to shoot that guy to cover for Baron. I offered alternatives. I can give you the will for that.
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
So that will be.
Do you want to do flipsies?
Yes, please. So that'll
Okay.
be-
I could spend his point of armor, but I really like the narrative that you just
10 to the
dropped
throat.
this guy. Well, again, he just has hitboxes, not locations. But yeah, that'd be just natural damage 10, and that's it for him. Most guys who are part time only have 10 hitboxes.
Oh Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Now I could again. He's wearing full armor. I could spend armor, but I like the narrative that you just capped this guy.
Oh, fair.
Well, you weren't even necessarily trying to go for the kill shot, but yeah,
Nope.
no, just as you know, he tries to recenter his aim, and maybe he reaches over to click his walkie-talkie on his chest, just and he just clunk, slumps down into the guard station.
I better like it.
Now Baron manages to scramble back up to you.
Mhm.
Blood pouring from his bullet holes. He's through and through shot.
We gotta drag the body.
Okay. Danny books it up to the.
I gotta drag it so it's like out of the not here, but tree line.
All right.
It's
Does
in the
anyone help him with
guardhouse.
that? Well, he kind of slumped down. Like it's not that big. Remember, I said it's about enough room for one guy.
Also, the note to look for him there.
All right, well, better
That's
idea.
also true.
You take a look at Baron, who just got
You
fucking
drag-
shocked.
You drag the body. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
I was about to say, is the
Halvar
doctor leaving?
drags the body because
Yeah,
he's
fair.
very big.
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
like I said, I got. Well, yeah, actually, if Halvar wants to grab it too, I will maintain Overwatch.
All right.
That is the smart thing I will do.
All right. However, let's get you send against this tree, and I'll check you.
All right. Halvar goes off.
Bird drags body.
All right. I guess I'll roll up a sleeve and see how deep the bullets are, and then okay.
Well, no, I said he's shoulder shot, so.
Okay.
Just,
Let's
grab his
stitch
collar
it.
and pull it down.
Yeah, let's go stitch it a bit.
I mean, he took, what was it, 4 killing?
No, it was 6 killing.
Was it 6?
No, it was 4 to hit location 6.
Right, that's what it was.
All right, it's 4. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no,
then
like I said, through and through, high and fast. Looks like that guy was using 5.56.
all right. So nothing permanent, but that's gonna fucking be awful. All right then.
Well,
How-
it is permanent in the sense that kill damage doesn't go away.
Nothing
Is it
debilitating.
actually free, or do you have to roll scavenge?
Nope. I do remember this. Anything that the forces have been said to have used is considered free game.
So he's
Okay,
got like,
yeah. So this guy's
got a
got a Kevlar
armor.
helmet, rifle with probably quite a few upgrades, and a walkie-talkie.
sick. But so I'd roll first aid for this and go from there.
Where's the scavenging
Yeah, I
thing
think
here so I can
so.
guess?
Is that a first aid?
I'm pretty
kit?
sure it does actually say that when talking about Market Force gear. Like, I'm not supposed to fuss about gear, but if it comes to like what you guys grab, I can pick stuff off the gear list.
Mhm.
Skill. Well, it'd be more in healing, wouldn't it? Because I
That
can
first
check
aid
like
kit as
what the first
well.
aid kit says.
Spend charges to make a first aid kit.
Oh,
and
yes. I found it real quick,
addition.
though. For humans,
yeah.
anything the market narrate the enemy as having is fair game.
Yep. So yeah, I said he's got a rifle. I'll tell you how many upgrades are on that in a sec.
It's probably- it's
He's
at least
got a
silence.
walkie-talkie, a Kevlar, and a helmet.
Mhm.
Okay, so first aid, spend charges to make a first aid check. So you have to spend 1 to make the roll.
Mhm.
You can make the roll. You can remember this is charged, so you can overspend. And
about spend
extra
1 more?
charges add bonuses to the check. Every point of black reduces a box of killing to stun, removes a stun damage. So you'd pick 6, and you want to roll naturally high.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 on this, so I'm gonna spend an extra.
Seems good.
How far do you have
Overspending, it's
armor?
good.
How far do
Anything
you have
else?
armor?
Yeah, Halvar has chainmail.
Okay, then, Axe, do you have armor?
I don't.
Okay, do you want the Kevlar then? Because I
I'd
would
probably-
also
yeah.
like the Kevlar.
I would like it, but depends because I might be more in front than you.
Riffle.
Because I might have to like run into the gunfire to like
That's
treat
fine.
someone.
No, you can have the Kevlar.
All right.
All right, so the rifle is automatic, spray, tactical sling, and silenced. It is everything with scope.
Can I spend my will to flip that?
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, I don't even. Okay, that.
He turns 9 killing into stun. So he's still bruised, but you plug the holes with gauze, tape him up.
If it's 4, does it like if there's 4, then there's 4 more? Or is it just one instance at a time?
No, it's per location. So you rolled
Okay.
for 6, and you would turn a maximum of 9 killing into stun damage. He only had 4, so it gets all turned into stun. You would have to roll again to turn it into no damage, but I don't think you can do that right now because that's
All right, then I guess I'll just. I guess I'd like bandage and
yeah. You
stitch him a bit.
cotton swabs, gauze over the holes, patch him up, and seal him up, and just tell him to fucking favor that arm.
I'll do some stitches when we get back. I'll do
Yeah.
some deeper stitches when we get back.
And then
You
he
shove some acetaminophen in his mouth.
That's very funny. What do you guys think the spoonful of pill jobs is about?
Well, probably getting drugs. Or excuse
Hey,
me.
A lot more
Kat.
gauze.
For no particular reason, Megan did a lot of research. Did you know that ibuprofen and acetaminophen keeps very well?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Probably
It's
means
liquid drugs that are not good definitely super not good after 5 years. Please do not take 5-year-old antibiotics. You will die.
Shit, there's no more antibiotics left.
It would be non-liquid types you might still survive, and you can manufacture more
Also,
if you have the
there's
right equipment.
liquid types that are stored in proper storage facilities.
Yes, some of that would have lived through. Another big thing, and this, for future stuff, if anybody needs an extra independent or role-playing cues, insulin also doesn't keep just
Ooh.
open in 5 years. That's a natural protein. So, unfortunately, a lot of diabetics have probably died. But you can, that can be a whole thing to need to figure out extra upkeep. Anyway,
Well, way to go.
Well, you can home make insulin.
so yeah, it's
hard, but you can.
Let me actually double. Let's see, helmet. Yeah, no, he doesn't have any. The helmet has no upgrades.
Surprisingly
the
not
Kevlar
damaged.
probably has the modular upgrade. It's a modern tack vest. He's got the ceramic or steel strike plates you actually sit in there.
I feel it's not that I assume it's not damaged.
Oh no, yeah, no, he got in the neck, so it's fine. And
Can
let
I
me
take
open
the
up.
helmet then if you're not going to use it?
Yeah, you can have a helmet if nobody else wants it.
I would like to know, but you take it.
He wants the helmet. He don't need the helmet.
Yeah,
All right, so
So
Halvar
protect your
returns
head.
with this guy, and you immediately cannibalize his corpse.
It's
It's
the loss,
okay.
but
He
he
was DHQS. He shot you first.
He
I'll
did.
let it go.
he's paid to be an asshole.
Now, keep in mind, he was startled. A man did creep up upon him.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so you have murked this guy, and there doesn't appear to be anybody immediately around. What are you going to do?
Or we're gonna take his
Baron
radio.
can report back that he heard multiple voices on the radio.
Is the radio still in the vest?
I mean, yeah, until you take it off. It's not integrated. There's not an upgrade for that.
Gotcha.
Well, it's the mounted upgrade, but
Oh, okay.
that just means it's hands free. So.
Oh, in that case, yes, I haven't actually opened up Veblen. Yeah, it probably has the hands-free because it is actually tactical.
Yes.
I have to write that down then as a radio.
Who took the rifle?
I don't think anybody's called dibs on the rifle yet.
No one's called the rifle.
Honestly, I'll take the rifle.
Yeah, you
That's
just got a handgun, don't you?
Yeah, I don't actually have a large scale gun.
Yeah, we were talking about.
Congratulations, you have an M4 carbine.
Sweet.
He's got all
That
the
says we have to buy all that shit.
Sling, grip, suppressor.
All right,
It's still upkeep.
Yeah, you still got to upkeep that shit now, and that
Yeah,
starts
Yeah.
immediately.
That's what I like about the helmet is I don't have to pay shit.
I saved the Kevlar for me, but yeah. Let's see, Kevlar. It's automatic scope, silence, tactical sling, and spray.
No, it's not scoped.
Okay, just
Everything
silence,
but
tactical
scoping.
sling. Okay.
But all right. So now we got to do. There's at least 2 more guys in there, at least.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know why they're here, but it's
One's name is Dave.
That's this guy. This is the dead guy.
Oh wait, yeah, no, Dave's dead.
I was thinking about that so hard. Dave's dead.
Is there a mute switch on the radio?
Oh right.
I mean, yeah, it's
I did that
yeah,
accidentally.
it's probably push to talk.
Do not
Dave's
push
not
talk.
here.
Yeah, so I was trying to make sure, keep it.
No.
off,
They're not
yeah.
secretly spying on you. You did not roll any.
No, I was trying to make sure we don't accidentally trigger.
Also, as pointed out, as Crow brought up that nobody knows what these guys are doing here. Yes, no. If you search this guy, he does not have a convenient paper copy of his orders folded up in his jeans pocket.
Does he got a wallet though?
No,
Oh fuck.
What was
you're
that
lucky this
thing,
motherfucker has fingerprints.
He doesn't have his full
Fuck, you're right.
assassination plans in his pocket.
Is it 50-meter shot? They don't have fingerprints, honestly.
Only if you're a steward, I think. But no, this guy is a DHQS spook. He is just gunman, man gun, and no, and he's not going home. But that's okay. He doesn't have any dependents. So yes, hey, by the way, you found out the job complication. This one's called Eminent Domain. There's some fucking DHQS guys here. What the fuck?
Guess that means that data is important.
Well, they might not be
They
here for the
might
same
not
thing
be
we
after
are.
our data.
There's a lot of shit in this office, yeah.
It does mean they're after something important, which might be worth something.
Well,
Oh,
for something to
jeez,
them.
man. I don't want to fight spooks.
All right, well,
We got.
Something
It's
to
like we've already used up our luck already. I don't know if we want to keep pushing it.
And we'll
We gotta
see
do
what
the-
happens.
we got to do the job.
Let's get access.
But that's way.
You guys can just hop the bar through the gatehouse because there's not a man manning it, or you can take an alternate entrance. What do you want to do? Actually, I don't know if you can take an alternate entrance. Anybody got a toolkit or a multi-tool on them?
Not me.
No.
No,
Okay,
Mm-mm.
nope. You got to take the front gate. Unless you guys want to try and figure out some way to get over chain link and razor wire.
Did we just go through the
Is there
guardhouse,
an
or is it like
electronic
one-sided?
gate?
No, you can go.
Is the
I
gate
mean,
electronic?
It's a fucking. It's a like a bar guard. It's to drive in, so you just hop the bar.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
as
one of
long
those-
as
it's
it's
one of those waist
electronic,
high bars,
'cause-
right?
as long as you
And I
don't
did-
kick those the tire blades. They're
I
up
did describe that it's at like bent and fallen over halfway too, so it's really easy.
I am actually going to draw a weapon at this point.
Oh, I haven't achieved mine. I'm just gonna keep holding the rifle.
Yeah, but I'm not drawing my shotgun. I'm drawing my tomahawk.
Gotcha.
Probably a good idea.
But
Yep.
It's
Crow will
quiet.
take the lead. I'm
Alright.
going to be Crow's going to be particularly looking out for windows that people can pick out of, and maybe seeing any more black clothed men with green goggles as we make
All right,
our way
go
forward.
ahead and roll me another awareness.
I'm gonna roll in awareness. I really need those binocs.
Well, remember you can sell extra gear too. So, like, if Axe, for instance, doesn't want to pay upkeep on this rifle, you can
It's a very fancy
dump all
rifle.
the mags now and sell it when you get back to base. Somebody will buy it.
Honestly, yeah.
Son of a bitch! That's the third
What?
one I've rolled tonight. Why?
Fuck.
Dice do
Oh,
not
you're
like you.
Dang it, Lucky, you're beating me by one.
Ah!
We were tied a second ago.
Every time, like, it's actually very critical.
Oh, crit failure.
Game-
I can't do anything about it.
No, you already got your will to flip.
Yep.
Can I spend a will for another person?
No, you cannot do
Damn it.
that.
I have 2 will.
No, actually, yeah, I think I know what happens. All right, you guys get about halfway back across. You're reminding her, Crow's leading. You're looking up at windows. There's just that brief moment as you look up, and then there's just, and you take 1 killing damage to your foot because I think that's 1. Because somebody snipes you right through the boot.
Oh, I thought it was the tire things.
No, this is on his awareness check. From up in the windows, you can barely see now. There's a guy all ghillie suited up, sniper rifle poking out the window, and you hear a big voice, kind of boom out, not using a megaphone or anything because that would be excessive, but a voice kind of says, "Now hold it right there." Crow, how do you feel about this bullet in your foot?
It hurts. It's painful.
Yeah, it stings. All right, as your black blood kind of oozes onto the ground. Oh,
Oh,
shit, buddy. You're latent. Winged you there. Sorry about that. Well, that gives you a little bit of leverage and me a little bit of leverage. All right, I see you took care of Dave, that ungrateful son of a bitch. It's a shame, but he knew what he signed up for. So it seems like we got ourselves a little Canadian standoff here. So I'm gonna tell it to you straight. My boys, as again you kind of hear the voice nebulously from one of those open windows above you, are not afraid to drop all of you where you stand. But that means we gotta spend bullets, and unlike you assholes, we gotta write a piece of paper saying where we used them. Now, I noticed you got a latent boy with you, so if, for instance, the little red dot moves up from Crow's foot to right over his heart, if he was to take one in the chest right now, that'd probably be pretty bad for you. But then I would have a cart full of vectors to deal with, and that is just not on my time card for today. So, if y'all will wait oh, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes right there. We'll finish our business and get the fuck out of here, and then you guys can do whatever the fuck you do. Or you can back up slowly, hands up, and go about your day. What do you feel like? As I feel like the sniper just obviously racks his bolt.
Crow, he has his hands up, but he does not withdraw 1 inch.
All right.
And he'll just say, 15 minutes.
I'm like 5 blocks that way.
You
saying.
you just dive for the cars when the shot went off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because listen, I'm a tactical bomb either way.
Yes. That's kind of like I said. He wasn't planning on that, but I figured, oh, that's actually a good way for them to learn that if he gets you in the foot. Like, no, if they drop you, you immediately go vector. Which on the one hand, you guys are standing right next to him. That would be bad for you. But if they don't finish you off as well, that means they have to deal with the screaming crazy vector. So nobody.
I
else
also,
deal with that today.
like I said,
I would probably
it's not a bulletproof, but I am wearing armor, so
Yeah,
that makes
no,
it
it's
even
no
a little bit
guarantee.
harder.
I probably have to like
So-
mag dump you a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If you guys want to just literally stand here in the standoff for like 15 minutes, spend another ration basically,
I will.
as you guys
Yeah,
wait around
I
and
don't-
burn
I
calories.
I don't really know
on
where
your
other
reward.
chances are.
Like,
I don't
if
think
you
the other
guys want,
chances are good.
if you guys want to back up and get out of the way, that's completely calm. But Crow will not move. He does not. He will not
That's
return
fine.
from this.
We go around.
After
Yeah.
I'm a good 5 or 6 blocks that way, I
far.
am going to try something.
Which is
Are you sure about that? Well,
It
what
would be
would you be
something
attempting to
aggressive.
try? I can let you know if it's possible.
Can I try and remotely access the servers?
No.
Okay, good man then.
let's go around then.
It's like,
Axe, they're in the building.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
they got a sniper.
No, this is the job site.
Yeah, then we'll back up, I guess, and then
All right.
Yeah, I
Alright.
will. Crow
The big
stands
thing
fast,
is, like,
but
we just have to pray that they aren't here for the same data we are.
that's what. Well, it's either that or fight them when they have. It's either that or fight them when they have the tactical advantage. We only got Dave because I literally got him by surprise.
Yeah.
also we just gotta hope they don't trash the server.
Well, no, they wouldn't trash the servers. They're doing,
That's extra work.
Remember these guys are paid, but they have
If they
different
do
stuff.
take the data, we can always. Job objective can always just change.
Halvar
I
backs up
say
just a
out
little
of
bit
character.
and kind
because
of
I never suggest this in character.
I'm gonna get
keeps
our
an eye on Crow as much as he's keeping an eye on the
Yep.
the spooks.
I am
Yeah,
getting
buddy.
the fucking.
Danny scoochels back.
I
all
am
the
currently
way.
assuming the fetal position under a car.
And so 15 minutes go by. Like I said, mark off those ration charges.
I will.
And then in the distance, you hear a sound you guys haven't heard in years. A very gentle whisper, like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
goddamn couch.
Don't worry, it's a black stealth helicopter. It doesn't make a lot of noise as it hauls up out of nowhere and just sets down on the top. They are
We
nice and do
really-
not ice you with their minigun as they pass by, because that would
Wait,
be
We
bullets.
really got to pray that they didn't take what we needed.
And yeah, you see,
We ain't
another
getting that
about
back.
5 guys,
Five
get up on the
guys.
roof, pile into the black helicopter, slide the door shut. One guy leans over the side and says, gives you a mock jaunty salute and says, "Well, boys, that's all from us. Good luck to you."
Fucking Crow is just gonna pull down his mouth mat and chomp his teeth once.
You can't tell, but you think that guy winks and mimes blowing a kiss to you, and then he just sits back into the helicopter, and the helo just whoosh, 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 away.
Crow puts back his mouth mask.
All right, I'm gonna nervously creep into the server room.
Yeah. Basically, that was the major complication. There's no other, there's no casualties or anything left at the site because those guys
Oh, got iced.
would
Yeah.
have got 'em.
Yeah.
So basically,
Did
I
they
need
take the data that we needed.
Can I first aid or not to use a charge on my kit to do anything for Crow's foot?
You don't have to. It's just one.
You would have
I
to.
just want to
yeah,
stop
you
the
have to-
blood
so
spilling.
You have to spend to make a roll. Yes, you
Okay.
probably don't want him leaking everywhere.
I think I'll spend
But
charge
yeah, you
just
can
to
make
make the blood stop.
Yeah, you can make a first aid roll.
Because I think it's better we don't have blood. We don't have like lean blood on the ground.
I have a question.
No, it's a good idea to
Are
prevent it
there
from leaking.
are there like dead seas around?
Yeah, there's probably like maybe a dozen guys inside the building.
Can I find a boot that matches mine that does not have a bullet hole in it now?
Sure, I won't make you roll a scavenge check for that.
It's not a Buddhist shot your size.
There's like a dozen of these guys. You can find somebody in your size.
I'm just a roll to
Your
like.
boots are mismatched now, but
Yeah.
All right, you're perfect. You're fine. It's now just stun.
One stun.
Yeah, it turned
Yeah,
into stun. Which
I just like stitched
I
the hole. I
believe-
go.
Is it? It's really easy to heal shock damage or stun damage. It's either one bounty heals all of your shock or heals all of it in one location.
I'll have to look it up later.
It's pretty good.
But it's like there you go. Now you won't like soak
And
in
I
your
think you
boot.
can naturally recover like one shock in every location just from resting.
Yeah, I think so too.
You can walk it off now.
I know you can do that. I just don't know what the bounty one is.
So you get gauze through. Once again, this was all high spec proper ballistic ammunition, so it's a through and through. So there's no fragments or shit. He just gauzes you up, pads your arch so you're not leaking everywhere. All right, okay. I would like Baron to make me a single profession electronics check to pull the server rack you need. And yes, it does appear that the server rack that was mentioned, B52, is intact. Though you do notice there are quite a lot of server racks that are not there anymore.
Yeah.
Looks like they weren't looking for the same type of data as you, but we're definitely hunting for data.
Maybe we
That's
could see if
fine,
there's anything else. If it was anything else with that rack still salvageable though.
Well, if he gets it uninstalled, he can spend charges on his laptop to look at it. But it's not powered on,
I'm not
so
going
he
to
has
spend
to
my whole laptop to
extract it
raid
first.
the server room that we might be able to sell.
Well, actually, Dallas, now would be a good time because after this we go back and basically spend upkeep and everything gets refreshed.
I thought
Also,
only one thing
while
gets
he's
refreshed.
extracting the business, does any of the rest of you want to do anything else here, scavenge wise or scope out
I
wise?
definitely want to scavenge. I'm gonna see if I can find some.
Wait, do you refresh everything between jobs?
If you pay upkeep, yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yes, I would definitely like to scavenge the building and see if I can find anything of worth or value.
Okay.
Then I will spend a charge
check
on-
wise.
The laptop. Also, my electronic check to pull the server we need is 11 over 1.
Yeah, you got a lot. I figured. So let's see.
Actually,
do you want to look
sorry,
for a
it is,
tool again, or are
hold
you
on.
just gonna hunt for bounty? Crow.
Oh, actually, I'm feeling a tool.
All right. I think you can pit. Is it upkeep 2 or less?
Upkeep,
You can
I
just...
think it's upkeep 3, but let me double check that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
pretty sure it's 3.
3.
I think I looked it up earlier.
Before
I'm gonna
going
double
to
check
scavenge,
too.
they say they're looking for one of 3 things while looting: a tool under 3, bounty, and upkeep. What tool would I? Fuck it. Let me see. This is a government office. It might have to do some game and fish. They might have some weird shit. Let me see if anyone left any like binoculars around.
Sure. Yeah, that's a decent one. Roll your scavenge.
Oh,
You almost got me
You're-
with the roll again, but not today.
refresh is better than I thought it was. I thought it was like one single charge point.
No. It's everything.
Okay.
Nope.
What? What in the actual fuck?
Nope. Nobody. Nope. I find
No.
nothing.
Yep.
But that's life.
No, I'm not gonna say that those guys like broke everything that wasn't nailed down, but
They took
there was a
shit.
DHQS wrecking crew. Shit is swept off desks. Cubicles are kicked over. Like
They were thorough.
anything like remotely of value is fucking gone. That was loose. But all right.
Research do anything if I
but-
want to like actually like learn about the area from something in here?
I mean, what kind of what would you be looking for there?
Like, what was this office again? It's like sea data and like
I mean, that's pretty easy. You can probably find like notes and calendars and people's scratch pads. It's just data processing. They needed an extra office to like cycle more data collection. They were taking in shipping manifests, just whatever data the Coast Guard would have.
I want to see if I can find anything about manifest that maybe got lost or was still in storage somewhere?
That sounds like you're skimming off the top of your client. Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh,
Omega, can I don't think you'd be able to anyway.
Dallas, what did you say?
Omega, am I allowed to attempt to scavenge?
I think you can. Can you scavenge for something different or not? I think it's one and done for the site.
I don't know.
I was gonna try to go for bounty.
I remember us like talking about that. It's like you can scavenge for different amounts in like a large area for depending.
Well, I remember it was specifically with like combat enemies. You can scavenge up to as many times as enemies there are, but only as many people who have the scavenge ability.
Oh my god! Okay, there it is. Scavenging and crafting. Right, it's above me. Okay. No, that's scavenging for crafting. Where's the actual? I swear to God, I
Yeah,
don't want to throw at
I'm
Caleb.
looking for
I'm
it
fucking. My
also.
brain is melting. Like I swear to God, there is a section that is headlined for like scavenging or looting the dead. Here we go.
Yeah, it's looting the
Thank
dead.
you.
Sorry, I was just there. I should have said something.
Brain. Okay. So, looting casualties is its own challenge for undead for humans. Fair game. Yeah, it's still the same number. Okay. No, I think it's for the site. It's one and done. Technically, there are some casualties here. Nobody has looted those yet.
Can I scavenge those for bounty?
You could, but if
I
you
think I
fuck it up,
should.
you will be
I think
infected.
I should. I think I should go do that
No, that's
instead.
fine. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. No, trust me.
You don't have any
No.
will left.
I have 2 will left. What are you talking about?
Oh shit. Okay. Well, all right.
All right then.
That's why that's why I said I got this.
All right, but one of you is immune. All right, but anyways,
Has
roll
to be
scavenge.
a non-critical failure.
I think you've almost rolled a lot.
Also, you should probably roll me a self-control check as well because you know that you are an infection.
I'm gonna spend a will to flip it.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good time. Still roll self-control, but because you are risking self-infection. But that'll be 10 bounty then, because that's the natural black die. Yeah, these guys had a lot of government IDs actually. They have like their regular legal ID and their fucking like, government employee IDs.
God, I'm fucking loaded right now.
Well, you basically doubled
I
the
guess
profit of the job because you're carrying 16, and then you're gonna get paid 16, so that's good.
I don't think you don't.
And if you want to, you can
split
try
that.
and sell the gun. Unfortunately, selling gear involves higher mathematics, so.
If anyone needs help covering upkeep costs, I'm more than willing to.
Well,
swap.
buddy, that 16 doesn't all go to you. That
I
goes
know.
on the pile.
My self-control check.
Okay,
Fine.
you're fine. It's clean. They're
This
dead.
isn't nearly as creepy as those fucking mannequin guys.
True.
Because I didn't fully understand when you said it earlier. The thing about I was looking for like a manifest about hidden sea loot that would be similar because we're dealing with pirates.
No, that's what your
mean-
client is asking for.
Oh,
That's the data you are selling to him already. Do you
Okay.
want to try and scoop him on the job?
I will
no.
not allow Axe to do that.
I was thinking about something. I was thinking of trying to do something else. I just wasn't. I just
Well,
worried
if you're trying to think of a score, you don't need to roll for that. We just make those up. Like
Okay.
you don't need to like do research in the field to figure that out. You just say, "Hey, we're doing a score."
It's like, I know a job, or I got an idea.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's we go around in circle. Okay, all right, and I figured out the selling rules. I feel like that could be cleaner as well. All right, it's a networking check, by the way, to sell shit to people. If you succeed, it's upkeep times 2. If it's a critical success, it's upkeep times 3. If you fail, it's only upkeep cost. If it's critical failure, nobody fucking wants it. So at the very least, you could make another 3 from that rifle if nobody wants to pay upkeep on it. But yeah, you have the server rack. Somebody else will need to carry it because, or you'll have to move your bear parts because your tech guy is full up on bear bits.
I will. What is it? Just like one haul?
Yeah.
I'll put it in mine.
You're wearing gloves. It's okay. You rack the server. All right. Anything else you guys want to do or can do at the site?
Hmm.
Okay, so we scavenge the ins. I have a question. Technical of technicals. We scavenge the inside of the building, right? Can we
Yes.
scavenge the cars outside the building?
Yeah, you can take a crack at that.
Oh yeah, give that a shot.
Well, like I said, I took my shot. I still want to see if I can find binoculars. I guarantee someone might have binoculars in their fucking car. Don't you fucking at me. I know people are weird like that.
I mean, they work at the.
I mean, binoculars in your car is not a bad. Because like sometimes you
Yeah,
have that
but-
just for like
but
luggage.
that's
After
what
I
I-
mean,
you're
I
done
wanna
with that,
take a
I
crack
gotta
at it.
ask Omega a question then.
What was that, Dallas?
You do your scout first. I just come. I had an idea.
So I will try one last time.
He ruins those free binoculars.
I want my free binoculars. No! Fucking!
This is dumb. What the fuck?
No, there's nothing in the cars. They
I
are
mean,
rusted
technic-
and
I mean,
burnt out
It's
and
been
bad.
5 years. It makes sense. But.
It's like 5 times. What the fuck?
It's like the dice know that you don't have.
Lucky,
to
I feel like you're coming for my bit.
Oh, fuck off.
You don't get to say that, Axe. He's talking to me.
Yeah, you've
I mean-
succeeded on every single thing you've done tonight.
No,
But I have.
some of
okay.
us don't have
Pretty
luck.
sure. What did
excuse
you
me.
fail? What did you fail?
The beginning.
Oh, right. You boxed up the one research check right at the beginning. When everyone.
Axe, how
fucking
many
know. That's
critical
true.
failures have you rolled?
That I don't.
I
think
haven't
you
rolled
got.
that much.
Okay, I've rolled 2. Lucky's rolled 4.
Okay. Anyway, Dallas, you said you wanted to have a thing. I think before we leave the job site.
Can I check to see if any of the cars are salvageable?
No, that's what that check Luggy just made. No,
Nothing.
that's a crit failure. Those cars suck. They are literal rust
Okay,
piles. They
fair
have
enough.
no tires.
'Cause I have a
Um,
shit ton of mechanics. So I was
The
gonna
engines are
try and
fucking
fix the
melted
car.
out. Like they are only good for scrap. And you guys are not going to make enough bounty with filling up your backpacks with scrap metal.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Okay. Last call for the job site. Otherwise, you have to go to the guy and go home.
Let's go to the guy and go home.
Let's go
Yep.
home.
All right. So you guys take a pop off to get into the Mariners. You know, it's a short walk to the coast. You know, you throw out the secret hand sign signal. A boat comes and gets you.
I'll have to hand off the server to someone because I'm not gonna go in.
I'll carry it then.
I'll swap you
Oh.
for the bear parts.
Yeah, I'll carry the bear parts and I'll wait.
All right. You guys basically swap backpacks temporarily.
Listen, I'm late and I know I'm not wanted in a lot of places. So
Rather than risk it, that's true. I was just about to talk about how the boat pilot gives you a dirty look as you climb in his boat
I'm
because he's
not.
gonna have to hose out where you stand. All right.
Nope.
Anybody gonna chill back with Crow or?
I'll stay with Crow.
I'm gonna stay menacing and I'm gonna rock out with my crossbow out.
If something happens, I can at least
I'll
grab
go
you.
with Baron then.
So yeah, in the distance, you guys at the dock can see the Mariners like out in the Sound. You know, like I said, they've got a old container ship they have artificially grounded as like a fixture. You know, it's got a big flag that clearly was a Seattle Mariners souvenir flag flying over there
That's awesome.
over their boat.
I'm going to be making myself as small as possible.
Yeah. And just around this container ship is just the unending fuck you cavalcade of houseboats, pontoons, flipped up boat hulls. A guy glued 4 kayaks together to make a bridge, you know.
Love this.
Every bullshit, you know, there are catwalks and gangplanks and everything all, you know, wrapped up into each other. And you
Right,
you
I
know, you
forgot they
guys
had
are
the fucking moose.
taken to a particular
Yeah.
little
That's our mascot is a moose.
to a little, you know, particular boat, and there you see the man that your fixer described. It's Captain Neptune. You know, he's got his, you know, big cap on. It's getting later, so he's got his bright yellow pea coat on as opposed to his Hawaiian shirt. Which kind of. Do you have the goods?
Yeah, I got them right here.
All right.
There should be everything intact. There were some people at the site, but they were after different kinds of data.
Mm.
So everything you asked for is right in there.
Good to hear. Good to hear. You know, he kind of, you know, takes out the rack, double checks it, passes it off to a, you know, younger and slightly more tech savvy looking member of the Mariners. We'll get crunching on that data right away. Well, here's your payment. He just, you know, throws you a gym bag full of old, boating licenses. Raw bounty.
Thank you so much, sir.
Over shoulder. Pleasure
I
working
will-
with you.
I will give it to large Viking man, as I don't think I've described, but my character is very short.
Okay. Yeah, it's my bad. I think it's going to be skip vignettes. We didn't really have a moment to discuss everybody. Technically, you guys should have done the Tontine as well, but
Oh yeah.
actually had a little vignette and, described the job. I almost feel like that's more moving now after you guys actually went on the job and understand how much it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I
Have
think
this
that would.
moment to be like, fuck, man, we gotta get out of here. What's the job that'll get us the fuck out of here? We can do that one in a second then. But yeah, okay. So you get paid, you head back, just kind of, and tips his cap to you and goes about his business. As you
Nervously
guys are
wave.
walking out in the distance, you can hear some, guy dressed like an extra from Waterworld loudly complaining like, shit, man. My jet ski computer blew out completely. Fuck, man. If I ever find out whoever blew up my jet ski, I'm gonna use his nuts for chum.
I
I'll feed him to the
visibly
sharks, toe
wince
at a
at
time.
that.
You're always threatening to feed guys nuts to the sharks. These sea pirates have turned into just fucking greasers, I guess. Greasers of the sea.
They're Waterworld greasers.
Well, I did name them sea wolves because every weird knife-wielding, post-apocalyptic gang has to have some kind of weird place animal name, like the tunnel snakes.
I was totally
Sea
thinking
wolves
about tunnel snakes. God damn it.
Yes, thank you. That is the naming convention. I was like, okay, it's raiders. What are they gonna be? Well, I have to do an adjective and an animal. Sea wolves.
It's adjective or animal or color and animal.
Yeah, but they definitely are like sea wolves rule. Ooh, as you
Jesus Christ.
rapidly walk away.
No, Baron is extremely intimidated. Dallas is rolling the fuck out of his eyes.
Okay, all right, you guys get on back. Everybody gets your pay. So, you are paid 16 as a group, plus your breakpoints and your hazard pay individually. So again, that should be everybody gets paid.
9?
Yeah, 9 plus your breakpoints obviously are solved.
And then we have
And-
32 in total.
Yes, if you splitsy your other
So we all get
16 from
17?
the-
Each. We have 17 each from the job.
Okay. I'm glad someone else fucking.
All right.
Plus breakpoint.
Yeah.
So that you can split
Got
another
two
4
quick
ways,
math.
which is another 4 on top of your 9,
I have a fuck ton of bounty right now.
and somebody
Okay.
gets paid 1 more.
I'm trying to think here.
Sure,
Oh, yeah,
I'll take
Personally,
one.
I would say the skills that were most in demand in the job are probably crows or barons.
Can I ask for the one extra just because I think I have the highest upkeep of the group?
Probably, yeah. Go for it.
My upkeep's
Is
11.
mine,
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's good,
Yeah.
Mike. Okay.
mine is now 11. Plus normal shit. Yeah.
Mine's 10, so yeah, no, then you get
And
that one
our,
extra.
before you spend your upkeep, because I think we'll do, because it's almost 1 a.m. for me, and we've been going for 3 hours. We'll probably do vignettes at the start of next time, so that some of you can actually heal that humanity damage you took.
Real quick
um,
though, how much did we
go ahead.
get like sand breakpoint? Like I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Okay, so the job was worth 16. That's the total pay, so you split it 4 ways. So that
we
was
got
4.
there. Okay.
And then hazard pay was each taker is basically paid 1 bounty times the number of legs, so that was 5.
So okay, so I'm up to 9.
And then you make an additional 4 each from the 17 split 4 ways that you made on the site.
All right, so that's another 4 for me. So that's 13. 13 plus breakpoint. So then my maintenance I have to take off of 7. Okay. So I have 6 bounty left over. Okay.
Plus your breakpoint, which is.
And so, yeah,
yeah.
this is why, especially for big leg jobs, hazard pay is important. You understand, though, why you don't always want to go on big, long jobs, because those legs can be scary.
All right,
But
so-
also have extra cash opportunities.
so
Though they can also have extra murder opportunities. That would, there probably would have been some snafu if you guys had actually gone and talked to those archivists.
yeah.
Because they wouldn't have fought you, but I think there would have been a ideological disagreement.
We probably have to hold it, walk from each other, pointing our guns at each other, walking away.
Well, that's why I said I didn't know them, so no, we're not gonna go up to them.
I may be slightly swimming in cash right now.
Are you
So
sure?
maybe
Don't you have
someone else
11
should
upkeep?
get the extra one.
Don't know how.
You've only
shouldn't.
got paid 14.
Because I had 7 bounty left over from my starting.
Wow, you didn't spend 7. Okay, you saved a lot. All
I
right,
thought
that
you
makes
said
sense.
you spent it all.
No, I ended up giving up the Kevlar and a couple of the mods.
Yeah, you switched around some stuff. 'cause
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
do
wanna
remember
pay
him
the
saying
people to
that.
work. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I have 13, so
Yeah. So
a break point.
obviously
So
your break point
yeah.
is taken care of, so you don't need to worry about that. Pay your upkeep costs, and then anything you got left goes in the bank, and you can spend that however you will.
Oh,
I
I
guess
do. No, I have 13. Never mind.
And
13.
remember,
Honestly-
if you want to upgrade your fixer for next time, it's for skills. It's 1 bounty from each of you per skill point. So if you want to take Wesson to +2 leadership, each of you has to pay in 1. You can discuss.
Here's the question: Could I like bank the rifle, or would I
No.
still pay upkeep for that?
You
No.
have to pay upkeep, or you have to sell it.
That's the problem. Is like if I upkeep it, I have like fucking nothing left.
Well, that's welcome to the grind. Do you want
Welcome
the
to
Yeah.
economic
Yeah.
order.
Okay, here's another thing. You have a handgun, right?
Yeah,
Why
actually,
not
let's
get
upgrade
rid
that
of-
one then.
Yeah, get rid of the handgun.
Actually, you're fucking right. Yeah, let's do down 2, so I'm only paying 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You are going to sell the handgun. Do you want to try and make the networking check to move it, or do you want somebody to sell it for you?
I have networking.
Okay.
At 1, so
roll networking then.
It's better than me.
that's like refreshing. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this is the flip side of upgrades. Upgrades are king. You don't get any extra pay for having upgrades on your gun.
No, yeah. It was only shot. It's only down 2 charges, but hopefully that matters.
And as a reminder, critical success upkeep becomes 3, success upkeep times 2, failure just upkeep cost. You only don't sell it on a crit. In that case, you probably just refuse to pay maintenance.
That's a 7 over 9. Okay,
All right. Well, you just get your upkeep cost out of it. That's still 2 bounty.
that's still 2. All right, so I got 13 out of 15. So where did I put my bounty?
I'm gonna upgrade the fuck out of my crossbow. That's what I'm about to
Who
fucking
kept
do.
the Kevlar, by the way?
I did.
Actually,
Okay. You have foresight as a skill, right?
I got a no,
8 point in foresight. Okay.
but I
Somebody
assume
else will probably need to remind you
to take the mark off
that
that.
says DHQS and like turn it around or take it off.
I assume
Burn it.
these guys have burned the mark off.
Yeah, you just tear the patch off.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
the
'cause
character
I know these
looks at-
guys have all foresight, so like.
Yeah, like I said, somebody will have to point it out to you. But yes, you remember to switch it around.
I'll just take that off.
Don't ever let anybody run the serial numbers on that gun you're carrying.
Just file them off, right? I'm just gonna file them off.
That's fair. Yeah, you got a machine shop. That you can do. That's no extra.
I could do it for you.
Okay, all right. Everybody, are you through all your, upkeep steps and all that other mark off?
I'm buying a few upgrades.
That's okay. We can talk about that off.
Yeah, we can talk about that off my.
And we'll start with a round of vignettes next time.
Okay.
Hopefully, have a grip.
All right, I got 2 bounty.
And I do believe also, by the way, Equilibrium. I rolled to see if it changes for long-term stuff. So those 2 jobs that you already have know about may be different next time.
Where did I put bounty? Where did I put my bounty on this?
You know, I don't like this pre-generate character sheet because I can't find fucking anything.
That's fair. I merely linked it because it was a convenient resource that had an auto-calculating fit on it.
Yeah.
The
However
biggest
you wish
problem
to
I have
note
with
down
the
your
character.
character sheets, you can do that. All right, I'm going
One
to
problem I
end the
have with the
recording.
character sheet is
Good night,
you
everybody.
can't mark down anything on
good
the
night.
hit chart on it.
Don't
Can't, yeah.
forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Next time.